up and shoot a jump hook, he almost always makes it if he gets it, has a good shot, because the defensive guy doesn't even know how to play it. I mean, it's totally gone out of the game. So I would like to see it. Rink has got a lot of talent down there. I don't like it so much when they throw it out to him on the wing and he backs the guy down 15 feet. But if he just posts up and makes a quick move, he's really good down there. Berkey's got a lot of skill. Berkey will do a couple of what the heck was that plays in a game, but he really has a lot of skill in it, and he's really handy around the basket. So it'd be nice to have him have a good game today.
We've got a third guy, too, that emerged on Tuesday night, Leo Curtis.
Yeah, Leo, I almost thought he was left-handed because he shot 2 left-handed hooks. But that he played really well. That was a high-pressure situation, and they put a lot of pressure on him, even handing the ball out front. I mean, they were up on him, and he didn't get flustered. And so I was very encouraged with watching him the other night.
It's funny because I asked Leo on the elevator 2 games ago, I said, so what's your favorite post move? Is it jump hook? He goes, no, I kind of like the step through. And I kind of said, yeah, but jump hook's going to be, the shot you can get off all the time. And then after he makes those 2 left-handers, I said, I didn't know you were that skilled with your left. He goes, but I write with my left. And apparently
really?
He does a little bit with his left hand. But I'm like you. I miss the inside-out part of the game because I still think those are the best threes. And you put so much pressure on the defense. Sometimes we need to throw that into Rink to give him a chance to get fouled, to score, but also kick it back out for even better looks for some of our perimeter guys.
Well, maybe you two need to talk to Fred before the tip-off.
Nope.
Well, it's one of those things, though, like you were saying, though, is that if Rink gets down there and he makes a couple, the other team has to make the decision, are we going to let him continue to go one-on-one, or are we going to double? And then if you double, we've got 2 or 3 guys that can hit threes and knock it down and really hurt them. So I would like to see Rink inside more, too.
So I want to ask this. If the game when you played was like it is today, how would you have fared facing the basket out on the wing, out on the floor?
I'd have done really well, No, I'm serious. I mean, you can ask my teammates or even my high school coach. He watched me shoot around and said, you know what, you can face up and shoot the ball. You don't need to have your back to the basket all the time. And
Mo wasn't buying it.
No, you know what? People will say that about Mo, and he was definitely a defensive coach, but Mo didn't care. If a guy had come down on the break and shot a 20-footer and made it, Mo would have not pulled him or anything, Now, if he'd have clanked it, he might have pulled you. But if you could make shots, he was fine. I mean, Stan Cloud, I played with Stan for 2 years, and Stan shot all kinds of shots, and some of them weren't good shots, but coach didn't take him out. But, the game is not the same at all now as when I played, so it's really hard to compare. But I think I would have done fine in this day and age.
And I also think Rich King was kind of the same. He didn't love posting up all the time. Yeah. He handled the ball very well. He could shoot it a little bit too. I think he would have been another one of our big men that could have thrived in this 5-out offense as well.
Yeah, he definitely had the skills. He had a good jump shot and stuff. Yeah, he definitely could have done it.
Well, I want to get back to today. We're 2/3 of the way through the season, at least 12 games guaranteed left, and maybe many more. But, to me, it's not just BS to talk about that you want to be playing your best basketball at the end. And, where do you see this team in that respect as far as, what they have left in terms of improvement and being stronger in March than they are today?
I don't know. It's tough because it's kind of like what you said before is why can't we believe that they're really good when yet we come in here and we kind of are going like, I hope so.
Right.
I think they are really good, and I think they can play, but you just have to do it that first time. Whether it's win the Big Ten tournament or whether it's win an NCAA game or whatever, until we actually break through, there's always going to be a little bit of can we do it or not, So it really is crazy to me. I'm like watching after the game the other night, and they've got, the Big Ten listings, and they've got Nebraska number 2, and I'm like, wow, I mean, this late in the season, Nebraska is legitimately number 2, and that's a lot of fun.
And when people are talking about, well, yeah, they're still a 1 seed, it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that DeCourcy or whatever came out that one time and said, yeah, Nebraska definitely is a 1 seed. In my estimation, I thought, wow, that is crazy to hear, but that'd be awesome. I would like to have that kind of leniency with the committee and stuff, so that when we come down to the end, if we maybe don't play well in one Big Ten game or tournament game or something, then all of a sudden we're not dropping. I think even this week, you play the number 3 and the number 7 team back to back. I don't know. Even if you lost today, which I don't think we're going to do, it shouldn't drop us a whole lot. Those are two good teams.
I think the thing that makes today interesting is this is the second game with them, our first time coming back around with the 3 teams we played twice. Did you feel as a player that made a big difference playing a team the second or third time?
I think it made it a little bit easier to understand what their sets were and what they wanted to do. They're going to be a little bit different, too, because their point guard broke his hand, and so they've kind of changed some things up. And I would hope that, we could hold Wagler under 46 points, I would hope. But, so they're a little bit different team than they were the last time we played them, but it's going to be a knockdown drag-out. There's going to be a lot of free throws. There's going to be a lot of scrums. There's going to be a lot of guys diving on the ball for loose balls and stuff. So it's going to be a tough game, but I think we can play really well with them.
This has been great. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, Dave. Well, great Dave Hoppin with us, and we'll do it again, man.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Very
Thanks,
good.
Dave.
Yeah, well, that's some golden thoughts there.
Yes,
Let's
indeed.
take a break. We'll be back with more ahead of this game between Nebraska and Illinois. This is Big Red Basketball.
Professional. I help all kinds of busy people. Young families planning for college, couples working toward retirement, people securing their legacy. Wherever you are in life, Emeritus can help you get more out of life with insurance, employee benefits, and financial services. You're moving fast. Let's help make sure you're on the path to a fulfilling life. Find your next step at emeritus.com. Insurance products issued by Emeritus Life Insurance Corp.
Score big with Hamilton Business Technologies. Just like a strong defense on the court, our cybersecurity solutions help keep your business protected from every threat. Whether you need expert IT support, managed IT solutions, or business phone systems, we're always ready to assist with game-winning technology. You keep doing what you do best, and we will protect the rest. Hamilton Business Technologies, the official business IT partner of the Huskers. Visit us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenience. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Boy, that was fun.
Boy, that's so neat talking to those alums, and you can tell he follows it extremely close and loves this program. What a great player, great guy. Love talking to him.
Number 42, one of 4 jerseys retired and hanging in the rafters here, along with Stu Lance. I watched him play when I was coming up here in Lincoln as a junior high school student. Actually, Stu played until 60. Yeah, that'd be right. I was actually in high school, and then Bykowski and Lou, obviously I was behind the microphone for all 3 and Hoppin.
Yeah, the only question I didn't get to ask, I wanted to ask is about the difference in the defense, Mo's defense. I'm thinking, if I remember right, Dave Hoppin, they didn't double the post back then because we had such good size, him and then Andre and then Carl, and I don't think we doubled the post like this team does. It was, I wanted to ask a little bit about the philosophical differences, but.
You don't think he was doubled?
He was doubled. I don't think we doubled defensively. I think he probably guarded one-on-one inside most of the time, but I'll have to ask him next time.
Well, we'll have him on again.
Yeah, I hope so, because he's here. He's pretty knowledgeable about this team and game for sure.
So what do you think about this one? Is imagining coming out on top in this one or being successful, competitive to the end against this team, does that seem like a longer, a more difficult assignment than doing so against Michigan on Tuesday? To me, it kind of does.
It kind of does. I think we're running into a hot team that's very. I think that our game, and we talked to their press guy, and he alluded to this. I think our game kind of reset them, especially defensively. That they reset and said, if we're gonna beat teams like that, we got to play better defense. And so I think we're kind of running into a hot team. I'm going to make a couple predictions. I might be wrong, but I think they found out late in the game that they could get into the lane, Stojakovic and Wagler, and have some success over our guards and then chase it down off the glass. And I'm assuming that's how they're going to start this game, is attack us in the lane and not settle for threes as early. And then I think we maybe see a little more zone than we've seen all year, except maybe Ohio State showed us quite a bit. But they have played quite a bit of big 2-3 zone lately, and I think they're going to see how we handle that.
Well, and I think it's safe to say that Coach Hoiberg and Coach Lenzer have had the same premonition and are prepared with something. So what would you be prepared with if those are eventualities?
I think you've got to build to stop the penetration. I think you've got to build a wall. Whoever's guarding the big out there has to be in position to help on Wagler as he puts it on the floor. They're probably going to pick and pop and try to open that up for him, so our big has to worry about, because their bigs shoot as good as any bigs we play. But we're going to have to. It's going to be a very fine line about when you start your recovery. Do you almost double till he gives out the ball and see if they can make threes on you, or do you kind of hedge at him and then get out of there when you feel like our defenders got control of him?
Well, you probably
very fine line.
You probably do that until you realize he's going to finish.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, and then you stay longer and make him give the ball up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. That's going to be. And we played a couple possessions of zone on them in that game.
Yeah.
Really, the only zone we played all year. So we could throw that at them too.
Like I said, chess match.
It is a chess match.
That's why you love it.
Especially second time around.
That's why I love it.
Yeah.
Well, on the other end of the floor, I mean, what do you do about the? It's a pipe dream to think that the Price is going to go off for 32 and 26 in the first half. I mean, they're going to be. What do you expect from them in terms of trying to defend him? And as a result, what do you expect Fred to do if that happens?
I think the guy that took Boswell's place, Davis, is going to be a defensive specialist on Price. Size-wise, he matches up to him really well. I think he's one of those kids that'll do anything he can defensively to help his team win.
Get through screens.
Trail out on him again. Be physical with him. Get through screens. The one thing that I like about our team is the way we move and space the floor. Teams that are big, and it happened in Illinois, they have trouble guarding us, our movement, and when we put it on the floor on direct drives.
Especially their two big bigs.
Right.
The Ivasic guys.
But that's also why I think they're going to throw some zone at us too, because they don't want to foul. They don't foul very much. But I think we can get some penetration, and once we break them down with penetration, we should have some success.
Price, that's how Price will get open.
I think so.
Rather than
that in the break, hopefully.
Yeah, rather than running around in the half court. Yeah. I guess we're not on the air or anything.
Socks.
Never fails to absolutely amaze me. We're sitting here on the air.
Do we need a sign that blinks on air?
Yeah, no kidding, man. What do you think we're doing, talking to each other? Anyway, the individual that just interrupted us gives us socks.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He just had shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
Leave us alone. Anyway, he'll have to get his points on kickouts or in transition, probably from three, rather than working in the half court, which he was very successful at doing early in that game. I'm with you. I'm concerned about Stojakovic and Wagler getting down the alley on us. And Stojakovic was just super at that in game one.
He's a really good finisher, and he's 6'7". He's strong. He's very confident around the rim. We won't push out on him very far. He's not a great shooter. We'll give him a little space.
But he still gets there.
But sometimes that allows him to get ahead of steam at you, and he'll run through you if he can. If he thinks he can get there and he thinks they'll call a foul, he wants to get the line. He wants to score around the rim.
So what do you think? Is Illinois better with Wagler? at the point than with Boswell. I think they are.
And I think they were working that way anyway and playing Boswell off at the off guard a little bit anyway. But now, boy, they're bigger. And Davis shoots it just as well as Boswell did. Not that, Boswell, when he comes back, he'll get back in their starting lineup. He's been a great player for them. But it does make them a little different, a little more size, little better shooting right now. Like I said, they're a hot team, and we're gonna have to take some confidence away from them.
Yeah, the crowd they've got good crowds in Champaign at the State Farm Center, and it was a hotbed on December 13th, and the Huskers were able to withstand that. And now, and we've talked about this, as a coach and as a player as well, sometimes you feed off that. And so the Illini may feed off this crowd today,
Yeah, they might. They definitely have redemption in their mind. We shocked them going in there. We shocked them. We had them on their heels in the first half and absolutely surprised them. There's no surprise today. I just that if we can defensive rebound, and that's a chore against these guys, can we get some fast break points with Jamarcus pushing the ball, Price filling in as a trailer, Rink filling in as a trailer?
Well, let me ask you this. Why would we not be able to do that? Do you think Illinois is just really special in terms of getting back?
No, I'm just saying that we need to counterbalance them going so hard to the glass that if we can get clean rebounds. And really, you think about, I kind of liked it sometimes when their guards drove a lot, because who's getting back then? Are they going to get their 7-1 guy to rotate back when Wagler's in the middle of the paint?
Right.
I'm hoping we can get 10 points on the break early, some fast break points early in the first half.
Well, the key would then to be watching the second chance points opportunity, or second chance points they get. Yeah. Because if you're able to get the defensive rebound, you can get it down the floor.
Yeah, watching clean rebounds, watching our box out effectiveness, our defensive rebound effectiveness.
It's whiteout day here at PBA, and I think everybody got the message. A few red shirts out there. That'll look good on TV.
It's so filling in.
Yeah, it's been what an unbelievable year. And it just as soon as you say, we kind of surprised them, we ambushed them in game one. If the Huskers can win this one, it won't be because of that. They are at full attention and wanting revenge in this one, and they've got 10 straight wins. Some unbelievable stats in this winning streak.
Yeah, they do. They are. Like I said, they picked up their defense. They're a little harder to score on. They're mixing in some zone with their. And they'll put 7-1, 7-2, 6-9 on the back line of that with a 6-6 and 6-7 guards. So they're just a huge team, and they seem to have they play ISO ball.
Yep, with Boswell, not with
Wagler, and then they'll even ISO their bigs on an elbow and let them go too sometimes. And it's a little more of an NBA system where they look at mismatches and they want to ISO guys, but they have definitely discovered Wagler's effectiveness getting into the lane and making decisions.
I'll say this. I think if Nebraska wins, they're going to have to get Illinois to turn it over more than they normally do. Only 8.6 turnovers per game by Illinois. And so second chance points for them. Deep and good game by Sam swiping the ball a few times. And he's so good at that.
Yeah, Sam is just so important for us defensively, so active. Hopefully we, stay out of early foul trouble. But he and Jamarcus are really, really tough defenders. And so it's a good matchup for them. The thing that makes Wagler unique is he's 6'6" when he goes in the paint.
Josh Ilkeman standing by. He is next, reviewing the Huskers' oh-so-close setback at Michigan on Tuesday on the Huskers Radio Network.
Spotting the perfect fit is kind of your thing. So when it comes to finding a used car, start your search at FordBlueAdvantage.com and find the perfect certified pre-owned vehicle at your local Ford dealer. One that comes with serious perks, like a thorough inspection, a Ford-backed warranty, even a Carfax report. Because you know what they say, the best finds are the ones that feel made for you. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you. Available at participating dealers only. See your dealer for details and limitations.
Join Central Valley Ag for our winter grain meetings. Join us for a customer appreciation meal and market outlook discussion for 2026. We'll cover realistic price possibilities and key themes to watch in the year ahead. Meetings begin January 7th and run through February 11th. Find specific dates, times, and locations near you at cvacoop.com/WGM. Central Valley Ag, the official co-op of Husker Nation.
Nebraskans are choosing chiropractic for better health. Why chiropractic? Because it's safe, drug-free, and a cost-effective treatment option for back and joint pain. Plus, all generations can benefit from natural chiropractic care. Choose chiropractic first for pain relief or to improve your mobility, athletic performance, or overall wellness. Make chiropractic your first choice for better health and find a chiropractic physician near you at nebraskachiropractic.org. Get your life back with chiropractic.
This is Big Red Basketball.
In Nebraska, the good life means mornings that wait for you, a porch swing or a skyline view, work that matters, and time that's yours. Neighbors who wave, hey there. Stars you can almost touch, a mortgage that makes sense, more space, more time, more life. Nebraska, the good life is calling. Are you ready to answer? Learn more about living in Nebraska at www.thegoodlifeiscalling.com.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter agents Craig Kerr, Jeff Bond, or Matt Moorhead in Lincoln today.
It all starts with a handshake, but at FNIC, it's just the first of many. Their advisors build relationships, get to know your business, and help protect what's important to you, your family, and your employees. Commercial insurance, personal insurance, employee benefits, surety bonds, farm and crop insurance. FNIC has the solutions and guidance to help you manage risk. FNIC, trusted insurance advisors and proud sponsors of Husker Athletics. Connect with an agent today at FNICgroup.com.
With your previous game review, I'm Josh Hilkeman. Nebraska took their 20-0 record on the road Tuesday night for a top 5 matchup, third-ranked Michigan hosting the number 5 Huskers. And despite missing 2 of their top 3 scorers on the season in Rink Mast and Braden Frager, NU showed no fear in the opening minutes.
13-12, Nebraska by 1. Jamarcus Lawrence on the far side of the floor. Crossover dribble down the alley. Throws it up and in. Circus finished by Jamarcus. Had spin on that puppy and it dropped through the net. Gibson Jill to Hoiberg. Coming out from behind the screen to Sanford. Steps into a long 3. Got it. Nails. Bryce Sanford has hit his last 2. And the Huskers are up 18-14. Up 4 points. Cadeau's got it. Walks it across the timeline. Tries to split a double team, and here's Hoiberg on the steal. Comes the other way. Payson chasing. Layup good by Sammy, my boy. Sam Hoiberg on the finish. The steal on the defensive end, and he got to the rim faster than anybody could defensively.
The Big Red playing with their hair on fire on both ends of the floor and leading 20-14 just over 7 minutes into the contest. The next portion of the game was dominated by Jamarcus Lawrence.
Lawrence to Buchenzel up top, brings Mara out defensively, gives it to Sanford. Off right side, Jamarcus shoots the long 3. Got it! My gosh! Sanford to Lawrence, and Lawrence with the trio. And Nebraska's lead is now 7. 9 minutes into this game. Here's Hoiberg on the right sideline. Huskers without 2 key pieces. Here's Lawrence, another 3. Got it! Got it! Got it! Holy smokes, he threw that up. It looked like a prayer. 10-18 to go in the half. Lawrence with another 3 and another make. Lawrence is hot. Sanford is hot. Another Central Valley Ag 3. He's on a heater, Jamarcus Lawrence. Nebraska leading at 31-20, their biggest lead of the first half, halfway through the first half here in Ann Arbor.
J-Mar couldn't miss, and he was carrying NU in the first half to that 11-point advantage. Both teams were throwing haymakers as the first half clock ticked away, and it was a group of unsung heroes inflicting most of the damage.
Big against little here. Hoiberg drives him all the way in, retreats, scoops it back out to Lawrence. Up top to Hoiberg, got a good look for 3. Got it. Bang, bang, ringo here in Ann Arbor for Hoiberg. Jacobson with the basketball. To Leo Curtis, good hands, good strong hands. Sanford's got it. In it comes to Leo, puts it up and in. Holy smokes, the opportunity seized
by the freshman from Iceland with ice in his veins. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first half. The crowd deafening. Down underneath Hoiberg. A nifty pass by Lawrence, all by his lonesome.
Hoiberg giving Nebraska a 44-39 edge with 4 minutes left in the first half. And it was Bryce Sanford looking to land some big shots at the end of the period.
Buchtel has the ball, faces up against Mara. Fakes the handoff, coming to it as Sanford got a good look. Got it! Money ball! Priceau, my boy, scores a much-needed trio. 15 on the shot clock. Garcia, Hoiberg, fakes the pass left side, and now he finds Price, puts up another one. He got that puppy down! And the Huskers now with 10 threes in the first half.
50-42 Huskers with 2 minutes to play before halftime. The Wolverines were able to chip into that deficit and make it just a 2-point game at the half, 50-48 Big Red. What a wild half of basketball in Ann Arbor. Both teams came out slow in the second half, but as it approached the midway point of the period, NU found their rhythm once again.
58-52 Nebraska, under 13 minutes left to go in Ann Arbor. Over the head two-handed pass. Jacobson cuts across the key, spins, left-handed layup. Up and good! What a move by Kale. And the Huskers are back out on top by 8. 12:40 to go in the game here in Ann Arbor. 5th-ranked Nebraska 60. 3rd-ranked Michigan 52. Buchtel dribbles it up top. Gets it off to Sanford. Got a good look. Puts it up. Got it! Nothing but net for Price. The Price is right on the road. 63-54. Nebraska by 9 points. Can you believe it? Right at 11 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Eons of time. Jacobson switches directions, goes baseline, cuts across the key, puts it up. Got it! Holy smokes, Jacobson dribbling rings around the Michigan defense and scores it.
66-59 Nebraska with 8:45 remaining in the contest. Michigan began to force the issue in the paint and clawed back into it at the free throw line. Down the stretch, the man that was on a heater in the first half tried to do the same for the Big Red in crunch time.
Jamarcus Lawrence across the farm on one arm to pass to BK, gives it back to Lawrence, faces up, down inside, and it's Hoiberg with a layup. Great find by Jamar. They called that play on the defensive end, and the Huskers extend their lead to 5 at 70-65. Jacobson to Jamarcus, right hash mark. Ebert down the wing in the bounce pass to BK. He's got Mara on him inside. Layup good by Jamarcus Lawrence. The Huskers up by 3, 72-69. What a finish there. Huskers slicing and dicing Michigan here tonight.
A 3-point advantage for the Huskers with 3:21 to go, but Michigan continued to force the ball inside, and they would tie the game at 72 with just over 2 minutes remaining. And on a controversial no call with 1 minute left, the Wolverines took the lead on a driving layup. Nebraska had multiple shots at the end, but they just ran out of gas, and Michigan outlasted NU 75-72, the final score. With the loss, Nebraska dropped to 20-1 overall and 9-1 in Big Ten play. The Huskers were led in scoring by Bryce Sanford and Jamarcus Lawrence, who both had 20 points. It was the 5th straight game that Sanford finished with at least 20. That's your previous game review, brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board. The truth is, farming isn't just a job or a career, it's a calling. It's a way of life that's deeply rooted in the land. Visit IamNebraskaCorn.com to learn more. Coming up next is the Fred Hoiberg pregame show as we approach tip-off in another top 10 matchup. Number 5, Nebraska hosting 9th-ranked Illinois on a whiteout Sunday at Pinnacle Bank Arena. You're listening to Big Red Basketball.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
In Nebraska, the good life means mornings that wait for you. A porch swing or a skyline view. Work that matters and time that's yours. Neighbors who wave.
Hey there.
Stars you can almost touch. A mortgage that makes sense. More space, more time, more life. Nebraska, the good life is calling. Are you ready to answer? Learn more about living in Nebraska at www.thegoodlifeiscalling.com.
To be a part of Nebraska medicine
Hi, welcome.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors that open doors.
How are you?
To growth and opportunity for each other and for our community.
That went really well.
For those who know that the academic experience,
You know what? I agree.
the life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere else. And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Join us at nebraskamed.com/careers. Nebraska Medicine. Together, extraordinary.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to. Long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service and even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
It's time for the Coach's Pregame Show.
Welcome back with Husker Coach Fred Hoiberg, our pregame chat here at PBA Sunday afternoon, and the University of Illinois. The opponent with a 3:10 tip-off rematch of a game Nebraska won back in December 13th in Champaign. Most fans, I think, keep up with things, but maybe for those who don't, let's begin with the hospital report here.
Yeah, we're doing a lot better. Rink was able to get back on the floor yesterday. He did stations 2 days ago and made it through most of our live reps yesterday. He's still obviously a little bit weak. You're going to have to keep an eye on him as far as how his lungs are keeping up. But it was good to have him back out there on the floor. And then Braden, he made it through most of practice. We pulled him out right there towards the end. But he's a tough kid, and he's going to give it a go today as well.
Great news. Full force, pretty much. How do you feel the little extra time served you? I mean, it feels like we got some time off here.
Yeah, I mean, we had a heck of a week going into that Michigan game. That was our third 2-day prep in a row, and it was a grind, especially those last two where they were both on the road. So that was part of the reason I think we were a little bit ran out of gas. Obviously, being shorthanded was one reason. Playing against Michigan's length and physicality and pressure was another, but it was nice to be able to get that day off and then have a 3-day prep going into this Illinois game. And most of it was to get Braden and Rink some reps and get those guys healthy and see if they could go out there and give it a go. So it came at a good time. And after this one, we don't play again until next Saturday. So that'll give us a good chance to rest up as well.
Absolutely. Well, halfway through the league race now, if you think back to right before the game against Wisconsin and now flash forward to today, aside from the injury situation, well, in what ways do you feel like you have improved the most?
I think consistency. I think the belief with this group now, especially, you go on the road at Michigan shorthanded in a top 5 matchup against the number 2 team in the country, and you go toe to toe with them, Kent. And there were some mistakes. We went back at a lengthy film session when we got back in, a couple days after the day off. And, we really had some things that we need to be better at, that we have to be able to do to close that out. And we competed at a high level. I thought we got on the floor. We're first to floor. We won the 50-50 game, but there's a few execution things that we need to improve on if we want to win those games against top 5 teams. This is another team. Illinois, you could argue, is as hot as anybody in the country. They really shoot the ball. Wagler, maybe the best player in the league right now. He had 46 in a game at Purdue about a week and a half ago, and they're playing through him. And the kid's, he's just making the right play. It's not like only he can score. He's a really good facilitator as well.
Huskers in Illinois, our tip-off coming up shortly after 3 o'clock, and we'll be back more with Coach Hoiberg after this on the Huskers Radio Network.
From Omaha to Ogallala, Nebraska is 2 million Huskers strong. And Medica has health plans to cover them all. From the farmer with a growing family, to the barista at the corner coffee shop, to the grandpa who gets his grandkids off to school. No matter where you are in life, we have health plans to meet your needs. We got your back. With Medica, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Find out more at Medica.com. That's Medica.com.
We got your back.
Nebraska Lottery.
Do you have a new lotto game called Nebraska Pick 4?
Yes, sir. It costs just $1 to play. There's a $6,000 top prize with drawings every day, and you can choose from 6 different bet types.
Kind of like Nebraska Pick 3 with a bigger jackpot and more bet options?
Yes, sir. Any other questions I can answer?
Yeah, I misplaced my phone. Do you know where it is?
You're using it.
So I am. You lottery people know everything.
Straight bet top prize odds 1 in 10,000.
Hey, Nebraska fans. I know you'd do anything for a win and an ice cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Big Red Basketball.
You expect your home to protect everything you love, but you don't expect the ways water is breaking down your crawl space and damaging your home. Musty smells, sagging floors, mold are just a few signs your crawl space is compromised. But there's one way to get answers to all your concerns. A free home inspection from Groundworks. We put water back in its place. Get your free inspection at groundworks.com. License number C142293.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Back at PBA, you know you can count on Medica to protect your team with affordable group health plans, flexible benefits, and the close-to-home care they want. Husker Nation, you're not just covered, you're cared for. Learn more and get a quote at medica.com. Probably not the right word, intense or nasty or whatever. I mean, this halfway through, talk about that. How much more intense, I guess, does it get now at this point?
Oh, I think they're all intense, Kent. I don't know if it's any more intense now. So, certain teams, this is the time of year, and, if you just go out and compete and play hard, you're gonna give yourself a chance. This Illinois team, obviously, they're built on toughness. They're one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. We're going to have to do a really good job in that area. And our offense saved us the last time we played. And that seemed like 100 years ago, that game back in the middle of December. And both teams have changed. We've both, I think, gotten better, and both have grown as a group. And, it's going to be a heck of a battle and a heck of a showdown. And that's what it's all about at this time of year, to be playing, for something very meaningful. I know it's going to be electric in PBA today. We're looking forward to that. This time of year, the intensity, the harder team generally wins these games.
A couple of things you mentioned, that the offense got you through that thing in Champaign, and Price got off to the good start. I think had 16 at half or something like that. Anyway, and you also mentioned the fact that, so regarding that, what can you tell us that you're willing to tell us about what you're going to do defensively against these guys that might be different?
Yeah, Price had 26 at half. It was an unbelievable showing, and our guys did a great job. Jamarcus had great pace in that game. Rink hit some shots for us as well, and I just thought offensively we played a really complete game. Now, we didn't rebound well enough, and we gave them too many second chance opportunities, which you can't do against this team. We've got a little different approach now to our ISO. That's what these guys do. They put you in a million ISOs. Tyler Underwood, Brad's son, has done a great job building the number one offense in the country. Really historic. Their points per possession are absolutely elite, and they just really pick on matchups and isolate you. So, our defense is built on help. We're going to have to do a good job with that, and then our rotations are really going to have to be on point today.
Huskers at home against Illinois, and we'll wrap it up with Coach after we take this break on the Huskers Radio Network.
Hey, Husker fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of airballs and alley-oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets, so you can be part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Husker basketball games or to any other live event in Lincoln, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Nebraska basketball. Let's go, Huskers! SeatGeek.
RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Nebraska Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Nebraska Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
Think a bunch of IT gurus would have anything in common with a dominant college volleyball team? Hey Lincoln, I'm Ed Knott, president of Applied Connective, serving Nebraska businesses for nearly 20 years. We're proud to have a few things in common with our beloved Huskers, namely that we're also a group of hardworking and highly skilled individuals that make up one dynamic team. From our IT and cybersecurity all-stars to our phone, physical security, infrastructure, and audio-video pros, we're one team that can expertly manage all your technologies. Discover why it's a game changer to partner with us at AppliedConnective.com. And as always, go Big Red.
Have you ever been a believer in the revenge factor being a real key?
Not really. We always listen to the other team, their pregame press conference and what they're saying. And, I think Brad said that was really kind of a turning point for their team, and they learned a lot about themselves and they moved past and become much better, which I agree with. This is a totally different team, and I think we're a different team. And that's what you do in those early contests. You learn a lot about yourselves, and then you adjust and make the necessary corrections. And in this team, like I said, you could argue they're as hot as anybody in the nation right now. So this, again, huge opportunity for us. I think both teams are in a good place. And like I said, the harder playing team's going to win this one, Kent.
Fred, back at PBA, it's hard to believe 6 more is all that's left for this season for some of these guys with 6 more for the rest of their career.
Yeah, it's good for us, and we get 4 road games, so we've had a little bit, the early half of the conference schedule was heavy road, so this is great for us. We got to protect home court if we want to stay where we are right now. That starts with today.
All right, that's it for the Fred Hoiberg pregame show. We are at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska, and Illinois. Back with more. Stay tuned. This is the Huskers Radio Network.
From the chant of Husker power to Allo Fiber powering your home and Husker Nation, Allo is the teammate you can trust. Whether you're streaming at home with Allo Internet, watching on the go with DirecTV through Allo, or checking stats and scores on Allo Mobile, Allo keeps you in the game. With Allo plus DirecTV plus Allo Mobile, you get the ultimate teamwork. Internet you can count on, TV you can stream anytime, anywhere, and nationwide coverage you can depend on. Bench the other guys and team up with the official internet, TV, and mobile partner of the Huskers.
It's not a job. I don't start my day by logging in or end my shift by punching out. I don't have a corner office, but I do have a seat with a view. I get to see every sunrise and every sunset. And while I may technically be my own boss, I fully accept that I am not in charge. I'm a Nebraska corn farmer, and there's nothing else I would rather be.
Brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
12 seconds left in the fourth. Jared has $300 down on a parlay. It's caught! It's caught! Unbelievable! A huge win for Jared, who's now losing his lunch all over the casino floor.
Does gambling disagree with you? Find free help and real hope through the Nebraska Gamblers Assistance Program at gamblingdisagreeswithyou.com.
Yeah, watch the left corner right here, Chip. That stain is not coming out.
Being a Nebraska fan doesn't stop when the game ends. It's every day, all day, home or away. This is Kyle Crooks, the voice of the Huskers, telling you to level up with the new Husker Visa debit card, free with any FNBO checking account. Be one who lives it, one who proves it. Every time you pay with the Husker Visa debit card, only at FNBO, the bank of Husker Nation. Get yours today at FNBO.com/Huskers. One for the fans, one for you. Member FDIC.
It's time for the Pre-Tip Show, brought to you by Union Bank and Trust, where people don't have your money has people. The Pre-Tip Show, brought to you locally by
Good afternoon and welcome back. Kent Pavelka along with Coach Jeff Smith at PBA in Lincoln, where your Huskers are getting closer to tip-off for a Sunday afternoon of Big Ten basketball on the radio. A game between the Fighting Illini of the University of Illinois and your Cornhuskers. Tip-off coming up about 10 after the hour. After 24 straight wins, 4 at the end of last season and 20 to start this one, and ascending to the highest national ranking in school history, number 5 in the country. Last Tuesday came the inevitable loss, 75-72 at Michigan. We will spare you the complaining about the officiating. You know that story very well. So now, 20-1 on the season, 9-1 in the league, comes the reset challenge against an Illinois team that in our view is every bit as good, maybe better than the Wolverines. The Huskers won game 1 against the Illini back on December 13th in Champaign, 83-80. That was the finish. The winning Jamarcus Lawrence 3 that left yours truly unable to finish the call, and for which I offer sincere apologies if that left any of you unsettled in the moment. But I think you all felt the same at that moment. That win fueled, of course, by a 26-point first half three-point shooting clinic, compliments of Price Sanford. It would not have occurred if not for Price's demo on how to shoot from distance. Just saying, you know that. But we saw, and you heard if you were listening to our broadcast, just how uber good this Illinois team is. We'll spare you the litany of superlatives we could use to make the point. You know. Just one update of note about Brad Underwood's team. They are irrefutably playing even better than a month and a half ago. And they have a kid who I think wrapped up Freshman of the Year award already in the Big Ten, and Keaton Wagler. All he did in West Lafayette a few days ago was go off for 46 points at Mackey against Purdue. 46 points. As for the Huskers, we have never seen anything like how the Big Red played at Michigan. Without two cogs in the machine that make this team special. As you know, both Rink Mast and Braden Frager were missing. That did absolutely nothing to keep the rest of this team from what might have been their best exhibition of basketball all year long, when you think about it. Despite being in a loss, aided and abetted by one of our favorite gangs of 3 black and white striped shirted friends, Huskers came oh so close. The blocking call on Sam, of course, that decided the game. That was nothing short of criminal. But the Huskers lost it. And now we turn the page to Chapter 22 and what we're calling our audio book novel. That is Husker Basketball 25-26, entitled Game 22, The Reset. In this season of seasons, presenting Nebraska and Illinois and Lincoln. Coach Smith, your keys to the game.
The keys to the game are brought to you by Union Bank and Trust. Number one's pretty obvious, defensive rebounding. This is a big, aggressive team, tallest team in the country. We must be very physical and tough and battle for every rebound. They average 13.5 offensive rebounds a game. We gave up 13 last time. Number 2, give and take physicality. Big Ten basketball is physical. This is one of the most physical teams in the league. We are going to have to hit them before they hit us, as Coach Hoiberg says. Number 3, getting our offensive pace. We need to be hard to guard today, pushing it up the floor, getting in with our ball movement, player movement. We got to make those bigs chases around, get some open looks. Number 4, defensive transition. Build that wall early. Get our communication and hands going. Got to limit them and make them play against 5-on-5. And then our 5th one, we've got to guard the Wagler kid. He's so explosive. 46 against Purdue. But we can't forget about the bigs. They shoot it well, and that's a tough challenge. A sound financial game plan includes a bank with real people who really care about your success. Union Bank and Trust, home of feel-good banking, member FDIC.
It is a remarkable scene here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and up next, Nebraska and Illinois. And our Husker opposition feature with the third member of our crew, the great Josh Hilkeman, back at the studio. A closer look at Brad Underwood's Fighting Illini on the Huskers Radio Network.
For farmers, sustainability is a way of life. 97% of farms are family-owned, and 95% are participating in conservation programs and using sustainable practices.
I'm Ann Meese, a farmer near Elgin, Nebraska. I grew up on this land, and we're dedicated to being good stewards and leaving it better for the next generation.
Since 1980, U.S. soybean farmers have boosted production by 130%, all while lowering emissions and improving land and water use. Nebraska soybeans, feeding, fueling, and innovating for the future.
together.
Feel like you're always on the run? Me too. As an independent financial professional, I help all kinds of busy people. Young families planning for college, couples working toward retirement, people securing their legacy. Wherever you are in life, Emeritus can help you get more out of life with insurance, employee benefits, and financial services. You're moving fast. Let's help make sure you're on the path to a fulfilling life. Find your next step at emeritus.com. Insurance products issued by Emeritus Life Insurance Corp.
Let's pause 15 seconds for station identification on the Huskers Radio Network. This is Big Red Basketball.
The Huskers are heating up.
Yeah, wish my house was the same.
You should get John Henry's out there. My furnace is running like a champ.
No kidding. My heating has definitely gone cold.
Call John Henry's. Those guys don't miss.
I'm calling it the next time out. Go Big Red.
Call 435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
And electrical.
Since 1975, Woodhouse has proudly served our customers and communities. From one dealership to over 21 dealerships across Nebraska and Iowa, our promise remains the same. A wide selection of vehicles, trusted service, and financing that fits your life. We believe in honest people, fair prices, and relationships built to last. Because it's not just about the road ahead, it's about traveling it together. Start your journey at woodhouse.com.
With a closer look at the Huskers' opposition, I'm Duke Rude. The Illinois Fighting Illini are 18-3 and are coming off a 75-66 win against Washington. The Illini are led by head coach Brad Underwood, who is in his 9th season with the team and has led them to 5 straight NCAA tournament berths, with a 6th likely on the way this year. The leading scorer for the Illini is true freshman Keaton Wagler. The 6'6" guard is averaging 17.7 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Last week at Purdue, he had 46 points on 80% shooting percentage. In the first matchup with the Huskers, he had 19 points and 10 assists and played every minute of the game. The second leading scorer is junior Andrei Stojakovic. The 6'7" guard is averaging 13.6 points and 4.7 rebounds on the year. In his first matchup with Nebraska, he scored 19 points and brought in 10 rebounds. However, he has scored in double figures only once in the team's last 5 games. The Huskers look to sweep the series with Illinois and bounce back after their first loss of the season on Tuesday. That's a closer look at the Husker opposition. I'm Duke Rude. Kent Pavelka and Jeff Smith will have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off for PBA between the Huskers and the Illini. And that's coming up next right here on the Huskers Radio Network.
It all starts with a handshake, but at FNIC, it's just the first of many. Their advisors build relationships, get to know your business, and help protect what's important to you, your family, and your employees. Commercial insurance, personal insurance, employee benefits, surety bonds, farm and crop insurance. FNIC has the solutions and guidance to help you manage risk. FNIC, trusted insurance advisors and proud sponsors of Husker Athletics. Connect with an agent today at FNICgroup.com.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
This is Big Red Basketball.
Score big with Hamilton Business Technologies. Just like a strong defense on the court, our cybersecurity solutions help keep your business protected from every threat. Whether you need expert IT support, managed IT solutions, or business phone systems, we're always ready to assist with game-winning technology. You keep doing what you do best, and we will protect the rest. Hamilton Business Technologies, the official business IT partner of the Huskers. Visit us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenient. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Spotting the perfect fit is kind of your thing. So when it comes to finding a used car, start your search at FordBlueAdvantage.com and find the perfect certified pre-owned vehicle at your local Ford dealer. One that comes with serious perks, like a thorough inspection, a Ford-backed warranty, even a Carfax report. Because you know what they say, the best finds are the ones that feel made for you. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you. Available at participating dealers only. See your dealer for details and limitations.
Portions of Husker basketball are brought to you by Shelter Insurance.
And we are back at PBA in Lincoln, just minutes away from tip-off as we look at our starting lineups for this one. First of all, for the Illini of the University of Illinois under Brad Underwood in his ninth season as head coach, 173 wins, 103 losses. His point guard now is Keaton Wagler, the freshman sensation from Shawnee, Kansas. Very lightly recruited. How he wound up in that category, no one will ever know because he's probably going to be a lottery pick. Wagler, a 6'6", 185-pound freshman, 17.75 rebounds a game. The other starters for them, Andre Stojakovic, 6'7", 215, a junior, 13.6, 4.7 rebounds. David Mirkovic, a 6'9", 250-pound freshman from Montenegro, 12.5 points, 8.2 rebounds. Jake Davis, one of the forwards. Davis, a 6'6", 215-pound junior from McCourtsville, Indiana, 4.7 points, 1.8 rebounds, taking the place of Kylan Boswell, who broke a bone in his right hand and is on the shelf right now. He will not start. He was their point guard. But Wagler moves to the 1, and Davis moves to the 2, and the final starter is Tomislav Ivicic, 7'1", 255-pound junior from Bodice, Croatia, 10 points, 5.2 rebounds. For Nebraska, Jamarcus Lawrence, Sam Hoiberg, Rink Mast, Berke Buttigieg, Price Sanford, and our officials, Paul Zelf, Doug Sermons, and Michael Reed. Husker starting lineups brought to you by Nebraska's soybean growers. A Nebraska Farm Fact: Nebraska soybeans are an innovative alternative to petroleum in many everyday products. Doesn't get any better than this, Coach.
This atmosphere is unbelievable. I love the whiteout. You know, we got off to one of the best starts of the year at Illinois. And Coach preaches how crucial that is in these games against top 10 teams. We need to really, really focus and execute early, get some good looks, and hopefully knock those things down and get a lead again against them.
This place looks totally different. Today is a whiteout, and I think about 99.9% of the attendees got the message. Got a few folks who are wearing red, including the coaching staff, inexplicably. But everybody else in white. The scarlet and cream with the bright whites for the fans today as the Huskers try to get back on the winning streak after losing their first game of the year last Tuesday, 75-72 at Michigan.
I was looking at Wagler's stats in conference, 21.4 points a game. He's shooting 50% from the field, 47 from three, right there with Price, 82% from the line. He leads the team in scoring and assists. What a freshman year he's having. I really hope we can see Braden Frager matched up against him. Braden would be a guy that can probably guard him.
With a good ankle.
Yes, that'd be a great matchup to watch.
Well, Wagler, all he did was go into West Lafayette and score 46 at Mackey against Purdue in their win not long ago, and he's just been a sensation. Against Nebraska in the first game, Wagler had 19 points and 1 rebound. They had 22 and 5 in their last ball game, had 8 assists in their win over Washington. Illinois has been beaten by Alabama, UConn, and Nebraska. Huskers have been beaten only by Michigan, and the Huskers decked up in their home whites, bright white, red trim, names and numbers on the back. Nebraska and the numbers on the front. The blue and the orange and the white for the Illini as we get set for tip-off here.
It's really good to see Big Rink back out there. Hopefully he's got some wind back and can go full speed today.
Here we go. Set to play ball. Ball will be thrown up, and we will be underway in Lincoln. And a false throw up. Second toss attempt up in the air and controlled by Illinois. Going to the goal to our left, and we are playing ball in Lincoln, Nebraska. Wagler's got it. One arms the pass to Davis in the paint. Cutting is Stojakovic. Good, crisp ball movement. Davis misses on a three, and the rebound into the lap of BK. Nebraska ball. Jamarcus has it.
They went with a short roll and a kick out for their first possession.
BK right wing halfway down. Cutter is masked, puts it up off the window. No good. Rebound Illinois. Stojakovic comes the other way after the board by Ivasic. Stojakovic with the ball, drives left lane line, stops. Skip pass over to Davis, up top. Ivasic hands it back to Davis. Now to Wagler, extra pass. Mirkovic with a three. No, offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds, and it is off Illinois. Mast had him boxed out, but didn't get it.
And Mirkovic is the one guy that didn't play well against us there. He didn't get a lot of minutes, only scored 4 points, and he's a really good player. We'll see if we can contain him again.
We played 55 seconds. Nebraska's second possession of the game. BK with the ball on the right side. It is Mast hopping around with it on the elbow on the right side. Three ball good by Jamarcus Lawrence to kick off the scoring. Lawrence with his 39th three of the year, the first CBA three of the game, and the Huskers crowd goes wild.
And he's matched up to Wagler when he brings it up the floor.
3-0. Nebraska. Illinois' second possession. Mirkovic on the left side over to Davis. At the timeline over to Stojakovic. Behind the back dribble. In the paint, the kick out. Ivasic, three ball, got it. Ties it up. Tomislav Ivasic at 7'1", 255 pounds with his 30th three of the year, and we're even at three.
Shoots 35% from the three-point line for a 7'1" player.
Jamarcus, bounce pass, right side Sanford, who went off for 26 in the first half. Here's a drive and a missed layup by Sam Hoiberg. Rebound by Illinois. They come the other way. 3-3 our score. Wagler, Mirkovic, back to Wagler, high on the right side in front of Nebraska's bench. He drives it, steps back, no shot. Mirkovic over the head, two-handed pass over to Stojakovic, drives it on Lawrence down the right side. Pass it deflected, but Stojakovic comes up with it. Sam got a hand on it. Ivasic with the ball up top, 5 on the shot clock. Right side, it's Davis. He's got to shoot it. Up top it comes now. Long three. Wagler, no good. Rebound, Nebraska. Shot clock violation. Did not hit the 10.
Had some really good defense possessions so far. On point with anticipating what they're running.
Huskers ball, 3-3. We played to 17 and a half minutes, 2.5 elapsed. Here in Lincoln, Nebraska, Kent Pavelka, Coach Jeff Smith with you in Big Ten basketball. Big-time basketball on the radio. BK with the ball to Sanford. Drives down the left side. Gives to Hoiberg. Now to Mast. Faces up. Nothing for him yet. Skip pass right side. Giltengel from three. It's short. Rebound taken down by Illinois. They come the other way. Crowd wanted a foul on Illinois. Here's Wagler. Bounce pass. Mirkovic. The drive. Stojakovic knocked loose. He gets it back. Wagler's got it. 15 on the shot clock. Jump stop. Up top. Ivasic. Right side. The drive. And the 2-point field goal. No good. Rebound by Mast. Missed there by Mirkovic, and Nebraska has the ball. We're still tied at 3.
Great defensive help on Stojakovic's drive.
Mast flips to Price. Sanford, who hits the three. Squared and shot off the screen, set by Mast. Three ball by Price, his 74th of the year, leading the Big Ten Conference in 3-point field goal percentage and 3-point makes. 6-3 Cornhuskers. Central Valley Ag 3.
You called it. That screen is what popped him open by Rink.
Wagler's Ivasic, left corner, Davis fires a three, fouled in the act of shooting by Butengel, and he ends up in the lap in the front row here. And 3 free throws coming up for Illinois here with the clock stopped at 16:21 first half.
I wanted to see. I couldn't see over in the corner. I thought maybe he kicked a leg out and got the foul.
So it'll be Davis at the free throw line for the Illini. Woodhouse, a trusted partner in your everyday since 1975, friends. Shop for your next vehicle with a home team at Woodhouse and the official auto dealer of Nebraska Athletics. Davis hit the first free throw, 6-4. Second one, no good. He'll get a third.
And he was only 1 for 2 in conference play coming in. He rarely goes inside the three-point line.
Braden Drager gets a standing ovation after missing 2 games with a bad ankle sprain. Missed Minnesota and Michigan. He's in for Mast. So the Huskers get small here on that exchange. 6-7 for 6-10. But arguably, Prager, a better rebounder. Second free throw's no good by Davis. Nebraska maintains the 2.64 lead. We played to 16-15 first half.
See if we can get a good set here and get some more penetration on. It looks like they're 2-3 zone here, KP.
It does. Huskers will have to get it done in the half court against the 2-3 zone. Here's Lawrence screening the zone. BK pull up. Jay on the way. No good off the heel. Tapped out of that. Under the hands of Hoibert's left side. Sanford another 3. Another man! Got it. Ringo. Sanford's got 2 trays. It's 9-4 Cornhuskers.
That is all Sam Hoiberg going after that rebound, not being denied and finding the shooter right away.
75 threes on the year. Central Valley Ag 3 and a whistle stops play. Doug Sermons calls a foul on Nebraska. Yeah, just insert yourself into the game, Duggo. Make sure you insert yourself.
Stay healthy and active with natural chiropractic care. Did you know that chiropractic is safe and effective for all ages? It is proven to treat pain, improve mobility, and prevent injury. Find a chiropractic physician near you at nebraskachiropractic.org. Stay active with chiropractic. 9-4 Huskers with 15:42 left. We'll be right back. This is the Huskers Radio Network.
Join Central Valley Ag for our winter grain meetings. Join us for a customer appreciation meal and market outlook discussion for 2026. We'll cover realistic price possibilities and key themes to watch in the year ahead. Meetings begin January 7th and run through February 11th. Find specific dates, times, and locations near you at cvacoop.com/WGM. Central Valley Ag, the official co-op of Husker Nation.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
The Huskers Radio Network Broadcast Center is sponsored by Acres, the Midwest premier John Deere dealer supplying the equipment and service to advance agriculture and much more. Acres, solutions for every field.
Huskers are 3 for 7 from the floor, 43%. They've made 3 of 4 threes. Illinois, meantime, 1 of 5 from the floor. They've made 1 of 3 threes.
I think our defense has been really active and caused some problems. A lot of deflections already. Really good on the defensive glass. No offensive rebounds for Illinois, 1 for Nebraska, 1 turnover for Illinois, none for Nebraska. The only disparity against us right now is 2 fouls to none. Bear K has one, and Jamarcus Lawrence picked up that one on Wagler.
Huskers lead at 9-4. First media break here in Lincoln. Nebraska next in action on Saturday at Rutgers. That'll be a morning affair. 10 o'clock Central pregame. Husker courtside, 11 o'clock tip against the Scarlet Knights on the road. Then back home against Purdue midweek next week. Illinois ball to inbound after the foul on Jamarcus. 2 fouls, team fouls on the Huskers. As coach said, none against Illinois so far. Wagler yet to become a factor offensively on the dribble behind the screen by Ivasic in the corner. Nothing there for Mirkovic. Back up to Wagler. 5 on the clock. He's working against Sanford. Floater in the lane. Up no good. Rebound offensively. Ivasic. And that's a putback. Up and good by Big Z Ivasic. Zvonimir And Tomislav, the Ivisic brothers, 7-1 and 7-2 respectively. It is now 9-6. Nebraska by 3 after the make by Tomislav, or I guess Zvonimir. Here's Sanford with the ball. Right sideline, hash mark, Hoiberg, Sanford, left side high. BK's got it. Gives to Jamar in the corner. Shot by Frager. Up and no good. Looked good. Good shot. Good look.
Looked good, and it looks like he's moving well, too, but he had no hesitation there.
9-6. Nebraska up by 3. Illinois ball. Under 15 to go in the first half. Wagler dribbles with the left hand down the left lane line. Drops it off on a bounce pass. Layup up and good. They got both Ivisic brothers in the ball game, and that was Tomislav on the 2-point make. He's got 5 points. 9-8. Huskers lead just 1 now.
And that's that penetration that hurts our defense the most from the top.
Jamar with the ball. Dribbles around in circles. Splits a double team. Lost the ball. Got it back. Pump fake. Puts it up. And no good off the back of the rim. And the rebound by Illinois' Wagler. They push the other way. Wagler on the far side of the floor over to Humrickhouse in the game. Ben Humrickhouse on the floor, and now here's Wagler, long 3, no, rebound in the lane, and Hoiberg somehow gets it to it. Down the floor it comes to Lawrence. Lawrence, skip pass, left side, and the ball's tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Wagler. That was an ill-advised pass there.
Yeah, that was a long cross court. He was trying to find Price running that left sideline on the break, but that was too long. Illinois in this last possessions, 7-1, 7-2, 6-9, 6-9, 6-6, standing in a 2-3 zone.
It will be Nebraska to inbound at the timeline on the sideline on the far side of the floor, leading at 9-8.
They were discussing challenging that. They thought we tipped it.
Here is Hoiberg into the front court. Gives to Frager. That's Sanford. Back to Hoiberg. Right side off the screen to Mass. Drives it right lane line. Kicks it out. Jacobson in the game. Nothing for him. Retreats. Out to Sam. And Jacobson again on the left side. It's Mass down low. Working inside. Over the left shoulder. Hook shot. No. Rebound taken down. And now taken away by Jacobson. He stole the ball away from Illinois. Sanford squares. Shoots. Misses the 3. And the defensive rebound off the miss. The Huskers go 0 for 2 on that possession.
Great rebound by Kale, though, 1 against 4, and he comes up with it.
9-8. Nebraska by 1. Wagler with the ball. Up top, left side, midcourt. Comes right. Couple of dribbles. Now puts his head down and drives it in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Rebound and a good box out by Frager. Down the floor. Jacobson looks for an opportunity. Leaves it off for Sanford and threw it away. Sanford kind of quit running on it.
He kind of did. He was already spotting up. That would have been a deep one, but they are definitely looking for him on that break because that's a good opportunity for him.
13:07 to go in the first half, 9-8. Nebraska by 1.
Wagler does a great job of changing pace with his dribble. He's always stopping and starting, hard to guard.
Number 5, Nebraska against number 9, Illinois. 20-1 Huskers, 18-3 Illini. Davis with the ball for Illinois. To the big Z, right side, Wagler. Stojakovic now, skip pass left side, deflected into the hands of Wagler, drives it, double pump, puts it up and in, and Illinois takes the 10-9 lead on the first points of the game for Keaton Wagler.
Shot fake on the first move, shot fake once he got to the basket and finished.
10-9, Nebraska down 1, big possession, inside the free throw circle, Mast can't hit it. Rebound by Ivisic, Ivisic. Tomislav in the game as well, the 2 Ivisic brothers. Wagler, left side, Ivisic between the circles again to Wagler, comes right. Drives the ball, skip pass left corner, extra to Davis, step in, step back, 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound by Nebraska and a foul on the floor. On whom?
I think it's on Braden. He said he signaled a push on Braden Frager trying to box out.
That's 3 fouls on the Cornhuskers. None yet against Illinois.
We're seeing more and more of those small versus big fouls on box outs.
Ivisic, Wagler up top. Back on the left side to Davis. Stojakovic fakes right, comes left. On Jacobson, good feet by Kale, and he swipes the ball away. Now he lost it. It's loose on the floor. It's out of bounds off Illinois. Nebraska ball on the far side of the floor. Great defense by Jacobson and then by Sam.
He has really good hands around the basket, knocking it out without fouling. 4 guys on the floor that time.
Timeout on the floor.
For 85 years, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Nebraska has supported the passion and pride of Husker basketball. Blue believes in Big Red, and Blue believes in you. 9-10, Illinois leads it. 11:58 left. This is the Huskers Radio Network.
At Woodhouse, it's more than just buying a car. It's about the experience. Our team is dedicated to making every visit seamless, enjoyable, and personalized to your needs. Explore a wide selection of vehicles, from SUVs and sedans to trucks and luxury models, all backed by expert guidance and exceptional service. Whether it's your first car or your next upgrade, discover why generations of drivers trust Woodhouse for a truly memorable experience. Visit us at woodhouse.com today.
Being a Nebraska fan doesn't stop when the game ends. It's every day, all day, home or away. This is Kyle Crooks, the voice of the Huskers, telling you to level up with the new Husker Visa debit card, free with any FNBO checking account. Be one who lives it, one who proves it. Every time you pay with the Husker Visa debit card, only at FNBO, the bank of Husker Nation. Get yours today at fnbo.com/Huskers. One for the fans, one for you. Member FDIC.
Nebraska Lottery.
Do you have a lotto game called Nebraska Pick 4?
Yes, sir. It costs just $1 to play. There's a $6,000 top prize with drawings every day, and you can choose from 6 different bet types.
Kind of like Nebraska Pick 3 with a bigger jackpot and more bet options?
Yes, sir. Any other questions I can answer?
Yeah, I misplaced my phone. Do you know where it is?
You're using it.
Ah, so I am. You lottery people know everything.
Straight bet top prize odds 1 in 10,000.
Scoreboard update for you from our friends at the Nebraska Lottery. Huskers behind by a point, 10-9 at home. Just under 12 to go in the first half. 2 finals in the Big Ten. Penn State wins at home over Minnesota 77-75. And Purdue wallops Maryland at Maryland 93-63. Later on tonight, Iowa is at Oregon.
Did you see that Indiana-UCLA double overtime game last night?
You know I did.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, two really good offensive teams in that one. It was really good basketball.
Yep, ended up 98-97 in double overtime. Well, we've got since the 15:57 mark, we haven't scored a bucket. They're on a 6-0 run, so we need a really good offensive possession here. I'd like to see Rink get it going a little bit offensively.
He checks back in. Rink, Prager, Hoiberg, Sanford, Jacobson on the floor. BK's on the bench.
Kind of their normal rotation here. We just don't know the kind of stamina that Rink has coming off that illness. And then Braden's ankle looks like it's holding up okay so far.
Sanford will throw it in.
They're showing a little box press here. Probably they've played a lot of zone so far. Probably back to their 2-3.
Right now it looks like 2-2-1. Here comes Hoiberg. Chest pass across the line. Hoiberg with a white headband on. Sanford double team near the timeline. Splits the double all the way into the paint on the Big Ten logo. Out it comes to Sam on the right side. Prager. Prager doubled to Sam Hoiberg in the free throw circle. Left side Mass drives baseline. Nothing for him. Now he puts it on the floor. Goes the other way. Throws it over to Jacobson up top. Good look. Prager on the way. Got it! Bang-a-ring-a-ring-o! Prager's back. 12-10 Nebraska on the 3-ball.
Central Valley Ag 3 assist from Jacobson.
32 threes. And our first Central Valley Ag 3 of the game for Prager. On the other end, Stojakovic misses. And the rebound to Mass. Huskers by a deuce. 12-10 with the ball. Mass brings it up the floor. Mass fakes left. Coming to it is Sanford. On the right elbow. Sideline. Hash mark. Prager back to Sanford. Coming left on the dribble. Lobs it. Deep left corner. Baseline. Mast has got it. Mast tries to crab dribble inside. Nothing for him. Coming to it is Jacobson. 6 on the shot clock. Jacobson with a hezzy. Underneath out to Hoiberg. Got a good look. No good. And the rebound taken down by Ivasic.
Another great pass by Jacobson out of the post.
Stojakovic with the basketball. It's 12-10 Big Red. 10:35 to go in the first half. They get it inside. Turnaround jump shot to tie it. Goal by Mirkovic, his first 2 of the game.
Kind of a rare post-up. Went right to the post, and they found him early. Good post move by Mirkovic.
9.5 gone, 10.5 to go. Huskers ball, even at 12 in Lincoln. Jacobson, Sanford behind the screen, misses the 3, and the rebound taken down by Mirkovic. Sanford last game was 5 for 16 on field goals. He did score 20 points, had 4 boards against Michigan, down inside of 3.
Wagler from deep. He has unlimited range. He was outside the NBA 3 for that one.
So Wagler with his first trio of the game, and it's 15-12. Illinois by 3 points. Hoiberg's got it. Gives to Mast. The crowd at a hush here. Huskers need to score to get them going. Here's Mast in the free throw circle. Reverse layup, good with the left hand. That'll line it up. Jacobson with a finish off the assist from Mast.
And that's how you beat a zone. Get it to the high post. Rink could have shot that, but Kale flashes underneath. Great pass. Great assist by Rink.
15-14, 1 point lead, Illinois. Wagler's got it. Mirkovic to Wagler. Comes left. Good defense. The double comes for a moment. Long three. Up, no good. Good box out. Hoiberg comes up with it. Hoiberg with the basketball. Nebraska down by 1. 9:15 to go in the first half in Lincoln. Hoiberg on the right side. We got a whistle and a foul. Both Mast and Ivasic hit the deck, and that'll be our Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association hit of the game. Both players may well need a chiropractic physician. You can find one at nebraskachiropractic.org.
That was on Tomislav, his first, team first. 9:15 left in the half. Not being sarcastic.
Huskers ball, 23 on the shot clock. Frager inbounds Jacobson, right sideline. With it is Lawrence back in the game in the left corner. Frager again puts it up. Bang! A ringo. Frager's back. 17-15 Cornhuskers. 2 threes by Frager.
Great find by Jamarcus on that Central Valley Ag 3.
Huskers by a bucket. Wagler with the basketball on the right side up top. To Humrichhaus, back to Wagler. One hand's the left-handed pass. Ivasic between the rings to Humrichhaus. Right sideline, front of the Husker bench. Over there with it is Mirkovic. Lalab playing the dunk to tie it up at 17. Easy jam there by Ivasic. Huskers the other way. And here's a three on the way early in the possession. No good by Frager this time.
Little heat check right there. That was a good-looking shot again. It's good to have him back.
17-17. Illinois gets it back on the miss from 3 by Frager. Wagler with the ball for Illinois. They switch it. Left sideline, Ivasic. Back right side, Humrichhaus and to Wagler again. Goes behind the screen of Humrichhaus. The defensive switch. Doubled for a moment. Good job by Sanford so far. The drive by Wagler. Switches hands, missed it. Offensive rebound and a foul called. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Big Z, Zvon Ivasic.
Zvonimir's a little more active than Tomislav on the offensive glass.
Foul on the play. And with the score at 17 apiece, that will put the Illini to the free throw line. I'm not sure who the foul was on.
Cale Jacobson got that one on the rebound. It was kind of a touch foul, though, and looked like it could have been on the floor, actually.
So that is personal foul number 4, team foul number 4 against Nebraska. We're just 1 so far against Illinois. And with the goggles on, Zvonimir Ivasic. Free throw up, no good. Still tied at 17. Sam Hoiberg off the bench. Actually, no bench, off the Husker seats on the far side.
Zvonimir only a 64% free throw shooter, so not a bad foul there.
Are there any benches left in basketball?
I don't think so. It's all those comfy cushion chairs.
Yeah, these kids. Zvonimir Ivasic, second free throw good to break the tie at 18-17. So he's been a factor, big Zvonimir. He averages right at 17 points a game, or 7.2 points a game. Huskers down a point, and here's Jamarcus down inside to Jacobson. Back out to Jamarcus. Fakes left, pivots right. Dribbles to the left side against the zone. Jacobson drives it, stops on the lane line, out to Mast. Shoots the 3, and did he get the roll? No. Huskers back, all 5 of them. Nobody going to the glass.
That looked like a pretty normal rink shot. Good rotation, good follow through. He'll make one here.
18-17. Illinois by 1. 7.5 to go in the first half. It's been a dogfight, just as we suspected it might be. And underneath is Zvonimir again with a dunk. This time it's Tomislav. So they got both the Ivasic brothers in there at the same time again.
Looks like they're committed to this 2-3 zone, KP.
2017, Nebraska down 3, right corner. Frager got it to tie it at 20. 3 threes in the first half. Frager's back.
And really a simple set. Just screen the guard and get some penetration. Draw the wing to you and kick it to the corner for a wide open look. Good play design.
Central Valley Ag 3 for Frager. 20-20 is our score. Illinois basketball down inside. The kick out. Stojakovic. Mirkovic. Skip pass left side. Humrichhaus 3. No. Rebound in the paint. Knocked away by Jamarcus. But Illinois controls it. Z to T, and he scores at Zvonimir to Tomislav. And Tomislav hits the three and breaks the tie at 23-20.
He does not hesitate. If he spots up and he catches at any kind of look, he takes it.
Here's Jamarcus dancing around inside the free throw line, and a little short baseline jumper, no good. And it's out of bounds off of Nebraska. Good defense by Zvonimir. Ivasic blocked the shot, got up, knocked it off Jacobs' legs, and out of bounds it goes.
I'm not sure that wasn't goaltending. I'd like to take another look at that one. This broadcast is brought to you in part by your Midwest Ford dealers. Visit buyfordnow.com for all your truck, SUV, and electric vehicle needs. 6:21 left. Huskers down 3. This is the Huskers Radio Network.
RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Nebraska Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Nebraska Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to: long-term fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service and even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Back in Lincoln, Nebraska, down 23-20. Turnover, Nebraska. Illinois ball when play resumes. And Braden Frager, missing 2 games, is on a bit of a heater. And speaking of heaters, this heat check moment is brought to you by Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Does your water heater pass the Action heat check? Upgrade to a Bradford White water heater and stay hot all season long. Make the right call. Call my good friends at Action. 23-20. Braden did not do much in the first game in December. Played just 13 minutes, I believe it was. Yeah, 13 minutes, did not score, had 2 rebounds. He had an ankle in that game.
He did, yeah. This is his second bout with a little ankle. He's looking pretty good today. He's one of those guys that's a good corner shooter, and those corners are open against this zone. As soon as we get the high post or swing it, we can get those corner looks. And so far, he's knocking them down. This is as much zone as we've seen all year, and it looks like they're content to just use their size and sit in that zone. But so far, we are 6 for 13 from 3. We've only made 1 2-point field goal. That was Kale on the dive against the zone. So we're going to have to shoot them out of this zone, and that's what you're going to get against zone anyway, especially when they're 7-1, 7-2, 6-9 along that front line.
And BK comes in. Berke Buchengel checks back in along with Frager, so the Huskers are a little bigger, along with Frager, at a front line spot, and the guards are now Jamarcus and Sam.
So Illinois ball with a 3-point lead here, 6:18 left.
Wagler comes right side, hopping along with the ball, reverses left side with a pass to Humrickhouse, returns it right side again to Wagler, doubled for just a moment, skip pass underneath, and the lob, and boy, he delivered that beautifully. Zvonimir Ivasic with another dunk. What do you do?
The only thing we can do is be more physical on that cutter, but we were already rotating to Tomislav spotting up on the pick and pop.
Biggest lead of the game for Illinois, 25-20. The crowd out of it right now. Frager with a pump fake on the drive, goes to the top of the circle, pivots right, finds Mast on the right hash mark. Wagler's got him. He goes baseline, back to the basket now, drives his way in, draws the double. Out it comes to BK. BK gives to Sam. Sam drives baseline all the way underneath, passes it off, and a shot clock violation on great defense by Illinois.
Yeah, that was really good defense, knowing where our shooters were. They didn't leave Braden at all, and Sam got stuck under the basket.
Just look at the size differential here.
Well, and you were asking about those lobs. Ball pressure helps too, but that was 7-1 throwing it to the 7-2 brother. So what do you do?
Need a stop here. 25-20, Illinois. Illini with a basketball. Humrick House to Z. Ivanovic. Up top, Mirkovic again to Wagler, who drives it on a hesitation move, doubled on the right sideline. The pass out to Tomislav Ivicic. 5 on the shot clock. Desperation shot, air ball, out of bounds, off Illinois. Nope, off Nebraska, Sanford.
2.1 on the clock here. Out of bounds, under.
This is what Indiana scored on to win the game in triple overtime. It was either double or triple overtime in L.A. yesterday.
They're wondering if we should challenge this, but too late.
Wagler inbounds it, and it's a shot clock violation. They couldn't get it off, and here's Jamarcus pushing the ball down the floor. Crossover dribble, comes to the right sideline. On the hash mark in the corner to Mast. Back out on top, and a bad pass. Out of bounds off Lawrence. And telegraphed by Mast, and Wagler got a hand on it.
Yeah, and Jamarcus just stood after that, didn't meet the pass, maybe should have cut and let somebody fill that spot.
3 or 4 turnovers now on Nebraska.
I'd like to see Jamarcus get a little more involved in our offense. He hit that first 3, and I don't think he's taken a shot since. Yeah, he's taken one more, but...
Had 20 points, 3 rebounds at Michigan. Had 6 turnovers in that game Tuesday.
Yeah, there's times we need his offense, though, and he's got to be somewhat aggressive.
Mast leaves the game. BK comes in to replace him, along with Sanford on the floor, Hoiberg, Frager and Lawrence. Huskers down 5. Second time Illinois had the ball up 5. Huskers need another stop. 19 on the shot clock. Mirkovic. Oh, he walked with it, drives it, misses it. Rebound by Berte, and he's sandwiched and fouled. Hits the deck hard. Another chiropractic need for Berte there. Central Valley. Not the Central Valley Ag chiropractor hit, but ahead of the game.
That one on Zvonimir. And that's their team's second, his first.
And so the Huskers get it back. Got 2 consecutive stops. Down 5. Need to score. Jamarcus directing traffic. Sanford cuts through. Gives to BK. Gives back to Jamarcus. Pulled fadeaway jumper. Good by Lawrence. Just as you said, needed to get more involved. His second field goal. It's a 2, and it's 25-22.
And he has a great mid-range game besides the ability to shoot threes.
Wagler. Midcourt left side coming right. They hedge that, hard hedge, right sideline. Stojakovic driving, kicking, left corner. Davis got a good look and nailed it. Davis, really good shooter. And he gets his 3 down there, and it's 28-22. 6-point Illinois lead.
He's one of those that's in the 40s from 3, 40%.
Huskers with the ball. Jamarcus Lawrence dancing around to the foul line. Kicks it out to Hoiberg. Back to Jamarcus. Faces up against Wagler. Shoots the 3. Got it down! Wagler with not enough ball pressure on Jamarcus. Last one was a 2, this one was a 3, and the Huskers have closed it within 3 at 28-25.
Exactly what we needed. Jamarcus Lawrence, step up.
5 points in a row by Jamarcus to bring Nebraska back to within 3. Left side, Davis shoots, fouled by Lawrence, and he gets 3 free throws.
And he got him. It was that arm tap. He got him on the arm. 3 shots coming for Davis.
Timeout on the floor. Hands on the wheel, head in the game, friends. The driver has one job to drive. This message from the NDOT Highway Safety Office. 28-25, Illinois, 3:23 left first half. This is Big Red Basketball.
Join Central Valley Ag for our winter grain meetings. Join us for a customer appreciation meal and market outlook discussion for 2026. We'll cover realistic price possibilities and key themes to watch in the year ahead. Meetings begin January 7th and run through February 11th. Find specific dates, times, and locations near you at cvacoop.com/WGM. Central Valley Ag, the official co-op of Husker Nation.
Nebraskans are choosing chiropractic for better health. Why chiropractic? Because it's safe, drug-free, and a cost-effective treatment option for back and joint pain. Plus, all generations can benefit from natural chiropractic care. Choose chiropractic first for pain relief or to improve your mobility, athletic performance, or overall wellness. Make chiropractic your first choice for better health and find a chiropractic physician near you at nebraskachiropractic.org. Get your life back with chiropractic.
All right, taking a look at some quick stats here. Illinois, 4 for 13 from 3. Davis just hit one. He's kind of a three-point specialist. 11 for 25, 44% from the field. Nebraska, 7 for 14, shooting 50% from 3, and 39% overall from the field. No free throw trips for the Big Red, and Illinois 2 for 5 with 3 coming.
You made a great point during our break. I think if the Huskers are going to win this game, either or Mast or Buttigieg are going to have to do something more than they have. They're 0 for 5 combined.
Yeah, it's hard to play your two bigs like that without any offensive production. Rinks had a couple good looks. Berkay, isn't looking perimeter-wise, but still I think could attack the basket a little bit. It's just so difficult because they're so big around the rim, especially in that zone. It's just hard to score in the paint against them. It's kind of a three-point shooting game for us.
Gets back to Rink needing to get better from 3 this year. 33% coming into the game. He had hit 35 of 104, 35 threes. He's going to have 2 or 3 or 4 to win this game, I think.
Yeah, and I would say he's not 100% yet. They're kind of giving 3 minutes and out, 3 minutes and out. He's a little winded. I'm sure it's going to take him a game or two to get really back in a good rhythm. But, yes, we need him down the stretch of this season to be himself shooting the ball.
And if Rink and or BK don't get involved to that extent, then Sanford's going to have a better percentage from 3.
Yeah, and they've kind of taken him out of the game. He's only taken 4 shots, all threes, made 2 of them. We got to get him open. But that's why if Jamarcus can kind of continue this, maybe that'll help open up the floor a little bit for some other guys.
Lawrence 2 for 2 from distance. Strager 3 for 5. Huskers 7 for 14 as a team. Davis at the free throw line. Makes it. Davis, 75% foul shooter. And that makes it a set 29-25. 4-point lead for the Illini.
Second trip to the line shooting 3. We fouled him twice at the three-point line.
30-25. He made 2 out of 3. Was it 1 out of 3 or 2?
1 out of 3 the first time.
Yeah, now he's made 2 out of 3. See if he makes 3 out of 3. They're up by 5. This will give them the biggest lead of the game, and it does. Again, up by 6 for the second time. 31-25. 3 and change left first half. Hoiberg brings it into play. Flips to BK. Gives it back to Hoiberg. Faces up against Davis. Looks for cutters. Coming to it, Sanford. Got a look. 3 ball. Got it! You can't give him that kind of room. Sanford, a trio. Central Valley Ag 3 into the 3-point game.
And we'll give Coach Hoiberg credit for that coming out of the timeout. Great set.
31-28, Nebraska down 3. Illinois basketball. Mirkovic, Stojakovic, Wagler, screen. Davis for Wagler. They switch it. Sanford climbs up underneath Wagler. Here comes a screen for Wagler. They switch it again. Jacobson's got him. Shot blocked! Loose on the floor. Coming up with it is Sanford. Sanford looks for the trailer. It's Frager. Frager, a dribble. The shot by Hoiberg. Got it. Holy smokes. Holy cow. Tied the game at 31.
There's those fast break points we were talking about. Spotting up on the break. Great find by Braden Frager. 30-second timeout for Illinois.
So the Huskers answer with a 6-0 run to tie this puppy at 31 apiece, 2.5 to go.
Started with defense. What a great defensive play by Kale, blocking the shot of Wagler on the step back. Price recovers it, advances it quickly. Frager to Sam for a wide open 3, and he knocked it down to tie it up.
Sam with his 20th 3 of the year, shooting better than 38% from distance. And the Huskers tied it at 31.
We're doing what we have to do offensively, and that's make threes against this size of this team and against this zone. Beat it up the floor, screen that zone, maybe get a few offensive rebounds just by scrambling. Good job by the Huskers. 2 minutes and 32 left. Need another good push here.
Sanford got one on the next to last possession, and then Sam to tie it at 31. Here's Mirkovich with the ball high on the right side for the Illini, working on Sanford. Doubled, lost the ball. It's out of bounds off of Illinois. Huskers ball. Mirkovich fumbled it.
That's their fourth turnover.
Huskers ball. 6-0 run. Chance to take the lead. Down 6. It's 31 apiece. 2:15 to go in the first half. Sam Hoiberg left side high. Jacobson back to Sam. Guarded loosely by Stojakovic. Skip pass, right side. Sanford fakes right, comes left. Back over to Sam. Left corner, Frager, 3-ball up. Got it! 9-0 run. Sanford, Hoiberg, Frager. 9-zip run. Huskers up 3.
Central Valley Ag 3, Braden Frager.
34-31, Big Red. Mirkovich for Illinois. Ball kicked by BK, out of bounds. Crowds and really into it now on this 9-0 run by the Big Red.
Bringing Wagler back in. They're not the same without Wagler on the floor handling the ball. They tried it for a couple minutes. Not very effective. I think we're at 3 stops in a row here. Let's see if we can make it 4.
Good call on our action heat check, awarding that to Frager. He's got 4 of them. Inbounds pass. Stojakovic. Pull up, Jay, on the way. No good. Rebound. Jacobson pushes the ball. Across the timeline. Cross court right side. Hoiberg. Bounces to BK on the block. Goes one way, then the other. Double pumps. Dives in. Shot blocked. Out of bounds off Illinois.
9-0 run by the Huskers right now. Minute 31 left. Couple more buckets here would really help our cause in this first half.
Sam Hoiberg will key it in. No, he will not. Frager will. Frager will throw it in. Gets it into Hoiberg, up top left side. Comes right, one-handed pass. Sanford, extra pass. 3-ball Frager. In and out. And the rebound, Ivasic down the floor. Stojakovic for Illinois. Picked up by Hoiberg. Puts his head down. Stripped away by Jacobson. Jacobson's been a demon defensively. Jacobson down the left side. All the way in. Lays it up and good. How about Big Jake? How about Big Jake? That's Jacobson. Way to go, Kale, my boy.
11-0 scoring run. Great crafty play by Jacobson.
The steal, the take, all the way down the floor for the finish. 36-31, Big Red, under a minute to go in the first half. Wagler, left side, Ivasic in the left corner. The drive, the little floater from 4 feet away along the baseline is good. And here comes Nebraska. 36-33, Huskers by 3 points. With it, Sanford, another 3. Another Mako. Sanford with a trio, and the Huskers up a half a dozen at 39-33.
When are we going to shoot them out of this zone, KP?
Crouch down, 2 steps across the timeline. Guarded loosely by Hoiberg. Comes right. They edge that. Wagler comes left, 5 on the shot clock. Ball top knocked free by Hoiberg, but a foul called on Sam.
And we had 1 to give, so we're good there. Did that on purpose. Humrick House, another shooter, in for Stojakovic, who can't really shoot it, 25%.
Biggest lead by both teams, 6 points in this game. And that's the Husker lead right now. After Illinois took a 6-point lead, the Huskers on a big run here.
11 for 19 from 3, KP.
14-2 run over the last 3 minutes. They've hit 7 of the last 9 shots. The Big Red, the inbounds pass. Knocked 3 into the hands of Sanford. 3 seconds to go. Sanford's shot blocked. There's the horn. There's the half. A 1.5 by the Big Red of Nebraska. It's halftime in Lincoln. Nebraska 39, Illinois 33. Our halftime show begins after this on the Huskers Radio Network.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agents Reed Duvall, Natalie Kerr, or Mike Shefford in Lincoln today.
Feel like you're always on the run? Me too. As an independent financial professional, I help all kinds of busy people. Young families planning for college, couples working toward retirement, people securing their legacy. Wherever you are in life, Emeritus can help you get more out of life with insurance, employee benefits, and financial services. You're moving fast. Let's help make sure you're on the path to a fulfilling life. Find your next step at emeritus.com.
Points, 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three-point line, 5 rebounds. His brother, Zavonimir, has 7, and Davis has 7. Illinois is 12 for 28 from the field for 43%, 4 for 14 from 3 for 27%, 5 for 8 from the free throw line, 62%. For Nebraska, Braden Frager and Price Sanford both have 12 points, both 4 for 7 from the 3. They have not attempted a 2. And Sam Hoiberg has 5 assists to lead the Huskers in that category. Nebraska is 14 for 31 at 45% overall from the field, 11 for 20 from the three-point line. They have not attempted a free throw. They have 12 assists on their 14 baskets. Turnovers, Illinois 6, Nebraska 3. Rebounds, Illinois 19, Nebraska 14. Offensive rebounds, Illinois 5, Nebraska 3. Fast break points, Nebraska 5, Illinois 0. So shooting threes has been the difference for Nebraska against that big zone. Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. We'll be back with more halftime. This is Big Red Basketball.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Join Central Valley Ag for our winter grain meetings. Join us for a customer appreciation meal and market outlook discussion for 2026. We'll cover realistic price possibilities and key themes to watch in the year ahead. Meetings begin January 7th and run through February 11th. Find specific dates, times, and locations near you at cvacoop.com/WGM. Central Valley Ag, the official co-op of Husker Nation.
Just like the Huskers dominate the hardwood, J-Tech Construction is here to dominate your home improvement game. Whether it's roofing, siding, or solar, our team plays with the same passion as your Nebraska men's and women's basketball teams, bringing Husker pride to every project. From energy-saving solar to game-winning windows, J-Tech has the tools to make your home a Husker-worthy powerhouse. Proudly serving all of Husker Nation because, just like Big Red, we know how to bring home the W. J-Tech Construction, your home, our game. Call for a free estimate. Terms and conditions apply.
There is no place like Nebraska, and there's no peace of mind like knowing you have a dedicated team of technology experts working for your business around the clock. Hey Lincoln, I'm Ed Knott, president of tech company Applied Connective. It's a privilege to serve our great state for nearly 2 decades now with managed IT, cybersecurity, phone systems, physical security, and audio-video solutions. Our team understands the importance of fitting you with the right technologies to help your business perform at its peak potential all day, every day. Discover more at appliedconnective.com and go Big Red.
Let's pause 15 seconds for station identification on the Huskers Radio Network.
Back in Lincoln, Nebraska leading Illinois, 5th-ranked Nebraska, against 9th-ranked Illinois, 39-33 at halftime. 6-point lead by Nebraska. Both teams enjoying leads of no more than 6 points. Huskers led by 6 on a couple of different occasions. Illinois by 6 on a couple as well. You know, 1 of every 3 fatal crashes in our state involves an alcohol-impaired driver. So if you drink, don't drive, friends. Impaired driving is deceptively dangerous. This message from our good friends who've been spreading the word for many years, the NDOT Highway Safety Office. Coming up Saturday, Jeff and I will be in Piscataway. You've been to the RAC?
I have not been to the RAC. Looking forward to that trip.
It's an experience. It's quite a place.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Small arena. Gets real loud. Rutgers 9-13 on the year, 2-9 in the conference. Now, before you chalk that up as a win, remember they took Michigan State to overtime last weekend, or midweek last week, and in Piscataway. 2-9 in the conference. Their only league wins have been over Oregon and Northwestern, and they lost at USC last night, 78-75. So again, not very many wins, but they are very competitive. And we're talking to Nate Lenzer before the game. They kind of finesse you into thinking one thing and doing another. They've changed their offense, it looks like, and so now you got a difficult prep. But they play at UCLA on Tuesday and then head home and host Nebraska on Saturday, broadcast 10 o'clock, tip at 11. We'll be back. Coming up next, Josh has our major college scoreboard on the Huskers Radio Network.
Spotting the perfect fit is kind of your thing. So when it comes to finding a used car, start your search at FordBlueAdvantage.com and find the perfect certified pre-owned vehicle at your local Ford dealer. One that comes with serious perks, like a thorough inspection, a Ford-backed warranty, even a Carfax report. Because you know what they say, the best finds are the ones that feel made for you. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you. Available at participating dealers only. See your dealer for details and limitations.
Nebraskans are choosing chiropractic for better health. Why chiropractic? Because it's safe, drug-free, and a cost-effective treatment option for back and joint pain. Plus, all generations can benefit from natural chiropractic care. Choose chiropractic first for pain relief or to improve your mobility, athletic performance, or overall wellness. Make chiropractic your first choice for better health and find a chiropractic physician near you at nebraskachiropractic.org. Get your life back with chiropractic.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Live inside the Acres Broadcast Center, I'm Esteban Quintero with the Nebraska Lottery Scoreboard Update. All right, we're at half here in Lincoln. Nebraska leads it against Illinois, 39-33. The Huskers women's basketball team goes on the road today to take on 11th-ranked Ohio State. Tip-off is set for 5 o'clock from Value City Arena in Columbus. Nebraska comes in at 16-5 on the season. Ohio State sits at 19-3 overall. You can listen to that on select Husker Radio Network affiliates. Pregame starts at 4:30. Again, tip-off is set for 5 o'clock. Let's take a look at some other Big Ten basketball games going on today. At the Bryce Jordan Center, Penn State pulls out a 77-75 win over Minnesota. They were led by Freddie Dillon, who finished with 25 points and 3 steals as Penn State improves to 10-12 on the season. And 12th-ranked Purdue rolls past Maryland, 93-63. Fletcher Lawyer poured in 29 for the Boilermakers as Purdue improves to 18-4 on the season. And finally, the Iowa Hawkeyes hit the road to take on the Oregon Ducks at Matthew Knight Arena in Eugene. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. Iowa comes in at 15-5 overall and 5-4 in Big Ten play, while Oregon has struggled this season, sitting at 8-13 and 1-9 in Big Ten play. In other top 25 basketball tonight in Manhattan, 8th-ranked Iowa State dominates Kansas State 95-61. The Cyclones moved to 20-2 on the season, led by Tamin Lipsey, who finished with 16 points, 9 assists, and 4 steals. And in Gainesville, 19th-ranked Florida rolls past 23rd-ranked Alabama, 100-77. The Gators got a big night from Alex Condon, who poured in 25 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and added 6 assists. Florida improves to 16-6 on the season. Around the NBA tonight in Boston, the Boston Celtics lead the Milwaukee Bucks 65-47. A few tip-offs coming up at 5 o'clock tonight. The Brooklyn Nets host the Detroit Pistons, the Chicago Bulls face the Miami Heat, and the Sacramento Kings take on the Washington Wizards. Also at 5, the Utah Jazz go up against the Toronto Raptors. At 6 o'clock, it's the Los Angeles Lakers visiting the New York Knicks. At 7, we have the LA Clippers matched up with the Phoenix Suns. Then at 8 o'clock, the Orlando Magic meet the San Antonio Spurs. And finally, the late one tonight at 8:30, the Oklahoma City Thunder take on the Denver Nuggets. This has been a Nebraska Lottery Scoreboard Update. It's halftime at the Pinnacle Bank Arena here in Lincoln. The Huskers lead it again, 39-33 against Illinois. We'll have the start of the second half right after this. You're listening to Big Red Basketball.
The Huskers are heating up.
Yeah, wish my house was the same.
You should get John Henry's out there. My furnace is running like a champ.
No kidding. My heating has definitely gone cold.
Call John Henry's. Those guys don't miss.
I'm calling it the next time out. Go Big Red.
Call 435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing. Heating and air.
And electrical.
Spotting the perfect fit is kind of your thing. So when it comes to finding a used car, start your search at FordBlueAdvantage.com and find the perfect certified pre-owned vehicle at your local Ford dealer. One that comes with serious perks, like a thorough inspection, a Ford-backed warranty, even a Carfax report. Because you know what they say, the best finds are the ones that feel made for you. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buying that's built for you. Available at participating dealers only. See your dealer for details and limitations.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter agents Greg Kerr, Jeff Bond, or Matt Moorhead in Lincoln today.
Today's three-point halftime tally is brought to you by Central Valley Ag, where every Husker three-pointer helps to feed the hungry planet here at home. At the half, the Huskers made 11 shots from beyond the arc. With each made basket, CVA is proud to help local schools' backpack programs by donating to Food Bank for the Heartland. Central Valley Ag, the official co-op of the Huskers. Can we make 22 today, KP? We're going to have to shoot it in if they stay in that zone, that's for sure. KP's over here playing with the camera. For you listeners out there, they like to get KP on a little GoPro here and watch him get excited. Yeah, it's fun.
Moi?
Yeah, you don't get too excited, do you?
Well, it's just been, like I said, season of seasons. I don't know. I'm going to have to go to work and trying to figure out words to describe what this has been like. I mean, Husker fans all know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's really hard to channel the right words out of your mouth to equal the feeling, you know?
Yeah, I'll tell you, they just continue to amaze you of who steps up and how they fit together. And we ended with a 14-2 run there. We got 4 stops out of their last 6 possessions. And just this team steps up when they need to. We were talking about Jamarcus. He scores back-to-back. Price gets back involved. Frager comes in like he hasn't been injured.
Right.
Makes shots from the corners against that zone. And this is really doing this without Rink and Bearcay providing any offense for us. I know it's harder for them against the zone. They're setting great screens. Rink has 3 assists, I think. So they're obviously involved in rebounding the ball, but offensively, they have not scored, which is amazing with this team.
Mast 0 for 4, Buchenville 0 for 2. I got a feeling Rink's going to end up in double figures. Just a vibe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Just a vibe. So Mast,
you want to put a barbecue dinner on that?
You're going to bet against Rink Mast? Okay.
No, I'm not.
You just did.
Oh.
You just did. You can't take it back.
I hate betting against him, though. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, now you're in trouble.
Oh, they're man-to-man, too. That hurts my...
Buchenville to Jamarcus. First possession, Nebraska's. Here's Sanford, right side high. Brings the ball down low. Against Stojakovic to Jamarcus. Now to Mass. Coming to it is Hoiberg. Puts his head down. Drives right lane line. Kicks it out. Jamarcus drives left lane line. Extra dribble. Puts it up. Shot blocked. Illinois ball. Couldn't get a good one off.
And that's what we can't simulate in practice. 7-1, 7-2, except for Leo sometimes.
Wackler with the ball on the midcourt. Left to right. Goes to the hash mark. High post. Ivasic, extra pass in the corner. Davis to Stojakovic. They've got bitches all over the floor. Davis to Ivasic in the corner, and Wagler tries to drive. That could have been an offensive foul right there. He drives it and scores it. Boy, he is really talented. He's got 7 now.
Like I said, he uses change of pace. That was a backup crossover dribble to beat Berkay, a really good move.
39-35, first 2 of the second half. Along to Illinois with it is Berkay. Gives it off to Hoiberg, coming right. Coming to it on a curl is Sanford. Puts it up. No, throws it off to BK, left corner. Lawrence! No good on the 3 ball. And the rebound run down by Wagler, 1 against 2. Wagler retreats. Gives to Davis. Touch pass back to Wagler. 4-point game. Huskers haven't scored. 2 possessions. They've had it. Wagler, left corner. Davis, 3. No good. Rebound, BK. Butte control. Brings it down with authority. And now it's Jamarcus Lawrence early in the possession. Left side deep. Mass spins. Once the left shoulder, puts his head down, pivots, puts it up, and no good. Couldn't score it. Great position.
Yeah, that's his move over his left shoulder. Really good-looking jump hook.
39-35. Huskers stuck on 39. Have not scored in the second half. Here's a long 3. Ivasic, no good. Rebound run down by Hoiberg. Huskers ball. Don't need an empty possession again here. Hoiberg. Top of the circle to Lawrence. Off the screen. Crouches down. Drives across the key. Right side, Buchengel. Got it! BK, my boy! Buchengel with his 3 ball. Nice touch with the left hand. 10 threes on the year. Another Central Valley Ag 3 and 12 in the game. But
Jamarcus did a great job of a hostage dribble in the lane and waited for help to come to him and then finds him for 3.
7-point Husker lead at 42-35 after the 3-point make by Buchengel. Wagler, Ivasic, left side Davis in front of the Illinois bench. 1 dribble, back to Ivasic, doubled in the paint, extra pass. Davis, step in, step back, 3 ball, got it. Well, that's good ball movement. Give him credit.
Yeah, that's his specialty, 3-point shooting specialist.
Where the Husker crowd just dies on those makes by the opposition. 42-38, 4-point Nebraska lead, 3 minutes into the second half. Hoiberg's got it. Left side, Lawrence got a little crease.
Tommy, the Illini bench is not happy.
Yeah, he went straight up. There was no push off, and official didn't really have a good angle on it, and looked like he thought he pushed off.
Brad Underwood, the old K-Stater who made a few trips to Lincoln in his day, is out there discussing that with the officials. The foul on Illinois. And we will take a break. 14:25 to go in the game. It's a good one, as expected here in Lincoln. The Huskers lead it 47-46 over Illinois on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
No car accident is ever the same. Distracted driver, drunk driver, sunny day, rainy day, on your way to work, headed home from work, the grocery store, a random drive, your first accident, or oh no, not again. Every journey after a serious accident is different, but the story's the same, especially when it's yours. You need help. You need Konowski Bresny. If you've been seriously injured, call Konowski Bresny for your free consultation.
Tim Gould Farms in Henry County. He trusts Illinois Farm Bureau to have his back, and so can you.
Farm Bureau has a very large impact on local communities and on the state level. There's different avenues of communications, such as Farm Week, Ag Safety, Ag in the Classroom, scholarship programs. Between an off-the-farm job, the farm, and family, my life without Farm Bureau would feel as though I'm on my own.
The Illinois Farm Bureau Advantage. Impactful advocacy, trusted information, and meaningful development.
Want to help pull the plug on cyber terrorists? Or work with satellites and other space technology? How about learning the avionics inside stealth fighters? You can do it, serving part-time in the Air National Guard. In the Air Guard, you'll earn extra cash and money for college while gaining high-tech skills in one of nearly 200 career specialties. Call the Illinois Air National Guard at 1-800-TOGOANG or visit goang.com/IL.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
Well, the Illini up there with Michigan, Nebraska, Michigan State, all battling for the Big Ten title here as we start the month of February. And the Illini trail Nebraska 47-46. Hoiberg hit a three. How are we defending Sanford?
Well, we're doing a better job. We're staying on his hip, and even though he curled and got that little bucket in the paint, we'll take that all day. We just don't want him hitting that home run three-pointer. So good job by Stojakovic to get in there and get in his kitchen sink, as we used to say.
Illini had the lead briefly. Huskers take it back. Lawrence has it left wing. Backdoor cut to Frager, who's in, and Humrichhouse fouled him.
Yeah, right now, Mass is out, so put in Frager. So Sanford and Frager, those two guys have hurt us, and they're a much smaller and quicker lineup. And we've got to stay up with both those guys, not just one of them. And you got Lawrence in there as well.
Yeah, Big Z's in. We changed defenses quite a bit in the first half. The Illini trying to get set up here, trailing by a point. Nebraska with the ball in the white. Swinging left side against the zone. Here is Hoiberg. Drives around Humrichhouse, who fouled him.
Yeah, you got an Oscar on that one. There wasn't much contact there.
Yeah.
He just lost the handle on it.
Hey, from jerseys to hats and more fan favorites, find everything you need to gear up for game day at Kohl's and Kohls.com. Appreciate them being a sponsor with us. Nebraska had the lead at half. Now it's a 1-point Nebraska lead. 14 minutes for the game. Frager, who's hurt us with some threes. Bounce pass, top of the key to Lawrence. Backdoor to Buktingel, and he threw it over the top of his fingertips and out of bounds.
Yeah, again, Illinois came back with a zone, man-to-man, then back to a zone at that time. With the turnover there. So it's really, it's creating a little bit of havoc for Nebraska.
47% shooting for the Illini. They're down 47-46 here in Lincoln. Mirkovic, double team, dangerous pass to Wagler in front of the Illinois bench. Back to Mirkovic, drives, 14 to shoot. Left wing Humrichhouse for three, long. Rebound is off of Buktingel, out of bounds. It'll stay with Illinois. Big Z is out there with a big mask on. You've got Wagler, Mirkovic, Davis, and Humrichhouse. Lawrence now sits down, and Jacobson checks in for him for Nebraska. 8 lead changes, 6 ties. Illinois was down 6 at half. Neither team has led by more than 7. Humrichhouse to Wagler. Has been slowed a bit today. He's dribbling on the right wing, guarded by Frager. 9 to shoot. Illinois down 47-46. Mirkovic, left wing to Davis, 4 to shoot. Mirkovic, long three, bombs away, missed it. Rebound, Buktingel trying to save it, trying to get a timeout, but he was tied up. The Illini tied him up, and the possession arrow to Illinois. Boy, Buktingel was down on his knees down there asking for a timeout. They didn't give it to him.
Well, he didn't have possession of it. You can't call a timeout unless you have the ball. And good head move by Illinois to go over there and get a jump ball.
Well, they tied him up. 13-11 to go. It was Humrichhouse that did the honors there. Here is Wagler. Sprints open, left wing, three, and nothing but net in front of the Illinois bench. And that'll make them really mad. For very nice fans, by the way, here in Nebraska, but they do get angry, and the Illini take the lead. 49-47, Sanford trying to get it back. Top of the key three as he came around a screen, and he rimmed it no good.
Yeah, Dre just got hit right in the chin on that screen. I think could have called a foul on Nebraska.
The Illini have hit some threes today. They've hit 7. The Illini with the lead by 2. Stojakovic to Humrichhouse. 49-47 Illinois. 12 and a half to go in the game, and Jacobson reaches in trying to guard Wagler, and he fouled him. And let's see here. Team fouls in this half. Illinois with 3, Nebraska with 2. The Illini have hit 7 threes. Nebraska's hit 13, 11 of them in the first half. The rebounds are Illinois plus 8. Points in the paint, as Doug pointed out, 20-6 Illinois.
Yeah, we've had to do this the Smith-Barney way, the old-fashioned. Get inside and get to the free throw line. And we've done a great job on our perimeter defense here in the second half.
Here is Wagler. Cuts down the lane, dumps it inside to Mirkovic. Layup is good. Wagler to Mirkovic. And David with 6. The assist to the freshman Wagler. And the Illini have a 4-point lead, 51-47 over Nebraska. Here is Hoiberg out top to Frager. Let's get on him, shall we? Into the lane against Big Z. Better think twice about it. Out top to Ukinjal for three. Bricked it, no good. Rebound to Big Z. Clears it out of there. His 5th rebound.
And that's what we're doing defensively. We're not letting Sanford and those guys hit those 3-point shots and make them, beat us from with a 2-point man.
Humrickhouse to Mirkovic in front of the Illinois bench. Back to Big Ben, far left corner. Out top to Wagler. Illinois leads it by 4, 51-47. 11:40 for the game. Wagler, right corner, Stojakovic. Fires for 3, too long. And a foul on the floor. I think it's on Nebraska. And it is on Sam Hoiberg, who seems to be everywhere. 3:09 scoring drought for Nebraska. We go to break. The under 12 timeout. If you're looking for bigger, bolder, better yields, FS Envision seed corn, FS iSoy soybeans. Here to change the game. Our seed products deliver winning results every single time. Reach out to your local FS retailer. Visit fsseed.com to learn more. Doug and I return in a moment. 11:37 left in the game in Lincoln. Illinois 51, Nebraska 47 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Size, speed, unwavering work ethic, and a drive to succeed. Illini coaches look for it with recruits. You look for it too when it comes to land care equipment. With AHW's Build and Price tool, you can create the exact John Deere lawn tractor, compact tractor, or gator, and add the attachments you need to take on any task. Plus, you can determine your own down payment and financing. Try the Build and Price tool at ahwllc.com. Proud sponsor of the Fighting Illini.
Yuengling Traditional Lager, a beer that, like true legends, stands the test of time. Brewed by the same family for nearly 200 years, it's a crisp amber lager with a bold, smooth flavor that's perfect for game day. Whether you're cheering from the stands or watching from your favorite bar, Yuengling is the taste of tradition. Yuengling, legends stand the test of time.
Every Illini fan knows the right team makes all the difference. The same's true for your health. Carl Health puts the right team on the court for you with the doctors, hospitals, and specialists you know and trust. So when you pick health insurance, make sure you choose a plan that has Carl Health in network. Visit ChooseCarlHealth.org to stay connected to the care teams who are there for you, your family, and your community. Choose a health plan that keeps you in the game. Choose CarleHealth.org.
What matters to you matters to us. That's why Busey takes the time to understand your goals and build solutions that fit your priorities. From everyday banking to long-term planning, our team is here to help you navigate every stage with care and expertise. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbor, your advisor, your advocate. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
The Illini doing it offensively. They've outscored Nebraska 18-8 to start the second half. We're at the 11:37 mark in the second half after Illinois was hit with a 14-2 run by the Huskers at the end of the first half. It was 39-33 Nebraska. Now it's 51-47 Illinois. The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage is 4. How have we done it?
Well, Sanford and Frager, they had 24 points in the first half. And here in the second half, we put the clamps on them with only 2 points.
That explains it, and the Huskers haven't scored in 3 minutes. The Illini to inbound underneath their own basket. Wagler with a lob to Mirkovic. Guarded by Frager, takes him down the lane. Missed it with the left hand, followed his own miss, wouldn't go. Ball deflected to Hoiberg. Didn't go in. Here comes Hoiberg up to Jacobson. Quickly into the left front court. Now to Frager between the circles. Now to Rink Mast. Plenty of time to shoot. 11:20 for the game. The Illini lead is 4. Right wing Frager, left-handed three, and he hit another one.
Yeah, you cannot. I mean, he went right over Big Z on that, too. I mean, what a tough shot.
Braden Frager has hit 5 threes. He's got 15 back from injury. 51-50 Illinois in a heavyweight fight here with Nebraska atop the Big Ten. Wagler rolls left. Nebraska in a man-to-man. Wagler cuts to the rim. Inside, draws a foul, and that's what he does. He'll draw a lot of fouls when you look at his stat sheet. He gets to the line a lot.
Yeah, he took a blow there. That was a
Sanford, I think.
Yeah. He went down in that lane. That was old school 80s foul there. That was, he hit the hard floor. He hit the floor hard.
He felt that one. And let's see here. Yeah, we're going to have Wagler, who's kind of walking slowly up to the free throw line. Wagler only had 5 points at half. He's got 8 in this half. He has 13. Tomislav with 12. Davis with 10. Now the officials are conferring with Brad Underwood. Are they looking for a flagrant here? I think they're going to look at it.
Yep.
Yeah,
his appeals.
Just because Wagler went down so hard. Now, I don't know if that was Jacobson or if it was Sanford.
I think it was Sanford.
That's what I thought.
Here, but yeah, it was a hard foul and a little contact after the play as well.
Our game today brought to you by Premium. While they take a look at this, we're focused on building.
Foul on the floor for potential flagrant, 1 foul.
Okay, well, why not? Potential flagrant, 51-50. Now in the 80s, they just call that play on, right? For the most part.
Yeah, I don't see much there, but
it was Jacobson, by the way, 31, not 21, who came down hard on Keaton Wagler.
I take that back. Yeah, there's a not a hook and hold, but close to a hook and hold. It'll be based on what we've seen in a few games earlier with you and I. That could be called as flagrant.
It's like that. It's that hook and hold is like the whack-a-mole. It just keeps coming up here every game.
Well, think about it. If it is that, then we get the ball back. And,
2 free throws and the ball.
And that's big turnover.
Big swing.
Yeah.
Nebraska led at the half, 39-33. The Illini with the advantage right now, 51-50, presented by Illinois Farm Bureau. At Premium, we're focused on building a better future through nature and science. For our employees, our customers, and our communities, learn more about our plant-based purpose. Visit Premium.com. And bring the noise, bring the appetite. Smith Burger Company, fueling Fighting Illini basketball with bold, crave-worthy smash burgers. Visit them in downtown Champaign, downtown Urbana, or catch the Smith Burger food truck around town. Local flavor, game day energy. Let's go Illini, they say.
Well, Jacobson extended his arm, sort of rips it through at the end after he fouls him. I think that's what the officials are looking at.
Okay.
And but I think they're probably a little hesitant to call technical with all these white with a white out.
Here we go. Let's see what he says here. The student section's applauding, so they must know something.
It was determined that confirmed that the foul is a common foul.
All right. Common foul. All right. So Wagler will just shoot 2, not the ball. I think we just lost our challenge, right?
Yep.
Is that what I understand? Okay. 51-50 Illinois. 10:51 to go in the game here in Lincoln.
Yeah, that's sort of the issue with sometimes the officiating. One crew calls it one way, another crew calls it another.
Wagler will step to the line. Keaton for today, his first free throw attempt. And it's good,
partner.
In a sea of white, he knocks it down. Wagler for the year has made now 102 free throws. He's got 104 rebounds this year and 88 assists coming into the game.
Stojakovic just went out, and he's been playing some awesome defense against Sanford here in the second half. So whoever's going to step in his place has got to be ready to play some defense.
Wagler's second free throw is good. Hits them both. And the Illini lead is back to 3 at 53-50. The largest Illini lead was 6 at 31-25. Then they got hit by a big run by Nebraska right before half. Around a pick, Sanford cuts into the lane. Cut off. Left corner. Jacobson can't fire. Now to Frager. Wagler jumps out on him. Now Davis switches to him. Frager in the lane. Little runner. Banked it up with the left hand. Wouldn't go. But a foul, and he'll shoot 2. Foul on Big Z, who's out there with his twin brother, Tommy. Wagler, Davis, and Mirkovic.
Yeah, he can put the ball on the floor. He can go to the hole. He's a tough kid. And not only can he shoot the three-pointer, but he can go inside. And well, he's a good-looking freshman.
Yes, he is. Free throw is up and good. 83% for the year. He now has 16 points. Again, he was hurt. They didn't have him in Michigan. They still almost won that game. This cuts it to 2, 53-51. Second one is good by the little lefty. I say little, he's 6'7". I shouldn't say that. 53-52. The Illini lead is 1. Here's Wagler. Guarded by Hoiberg. Back to his left to Tommy with a catch. Top of the key, right wing to Wagler. Wagler, 12 to shoot. Looks for Mirkovic, can't get open. Now rolls to the right, lob to Tommy on the block. Right of the lane, splits 2 defenders, 4 to shoot, and he traveled. Trying to throw it cross court to Davis. I think Brad Underwood wants a cylinder call. Is that what that up and down with the arm
Yeah,
is?
I mean, what happened was Tommy got it. They went to a quick double team. He's got to get rid of that basketball a little bit quicker.
53-52 Illinois. The Huskers can retake the lead inside of 10 minutes to go in the game here in Lincoln. We thought it'd be good. It certainly has been. Sanford with a drive with his left hand. Left corner. Here is Jacobson for 3. Left it short. And the rebound grabbed by Illinois. Illini dodge a three-pointer there. The Huskers are 14 of 28 from 3 today. Here is Mirkovic, head fake, drives out top to Keaton. Wagler, 3-ball, rimmed it, no good. Rebound, Rink Mast beats Big Z to the ball in the corner. Coming the other way, Sanford, pick him up. Here's a drive by Sanford, and it's blocked on the layup attempt by Jake Davis. Good defense by JD. And the Illini slam the door shut there. 9:15 to go in the game. 53-52 Illinois over Nebraska. Mirkovic to Wagler. Wagler between the circles. Right wing to Big Z. Twin Towers. Big Z to Tommy. Tommy to back to Big Z. 7 to shoot. Now to Mirkovic. Drives on Sanford. Pass inside to Tommy. Taps it to Davis. Fires for 3. And he buried it from the deep left corner.
Doing it on both ends with a great block that with Sanford, and it hits the big 3 on the other end.
13 for Jake Davis and the Illini. 56, Nebraska 52. What a touch pass by Ivicic. Mast at the other end. Coming off the flu bug. He misses the shot for 3. And the rebound to Jake Davis, who's doing it all. 13 points, couple of rebounds for JD. The Illini lead is 4. Their biggest lead has been 6 today. Here is Wagler with 8:19 left in the game. Davis to Tomislav Ivicic to Keaton Wagler. Back to Tommy, free throw line, right wing Mirkovic, head fake, drives in, right baseline, layup, got it. Mirkovic drives in, right baseline, timeout Nebraska. And the Illini have matched their biggest lead of the day. Biggest lead previously was 31-25. That was late in the first half, and now they're up 58-52, 8:07 to go in the game.
Jake Davis, baby, he has clutched the last few minutes and played some huge hoops for us.
Yep, blocked a shot, got a rebound, hit a 3, and Tommy with a touch pass in the corner to him. We get the timeout, we'll take it with the chairs out there for the two teams. 8:07 to go in the game. Illinois 58, Nebraska 52 on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Since we opened our doors in 1868, Busey has upheld its pledge to foster customer relationships and vibrant communities, representing a legacy of partnership and progress. With multiple lines of business, we provide a range of financial solutions tailored to your needs. From digital banking to planning for retirement, Busey is here to help you achieve your financial goals. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. We rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts and portable job site trailers. We also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts. We service your owned equipment even if you didn't buy it from us. For the branch nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 800-UR-RENTS.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
Hey, Illini fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Illinois basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Fighting Illini. Let's go Fighting Illini! SeatGeek.
I think this Pinnacle Bank Arena, they got the note about the whiteout. Everybody in white, all three decks across from us and behind us, all packed into the ceiling. They've got a great area off to our left, kind of the horseshoe in there where you can walk in and watch from up top. And it's a great arena. They've done a great job with it, and they draw their fans, there's no doubt. And they've got a special team this year. Huskers 5th in the country, highest ranking ever, 20-1, 9-1. They're undefeated at home, 12-0. But the Illini have stormed from behind. Another scoring drought for Nebraska. They had about a 3-minute one earlier, 2.5 right now. And the Illini 58, Nebraska 52 with 8:06 to go in the game. And here comes Lawrence. You think they're going to try to get Sanford open? We'll see. Here's Jacobson. He's coming around a screen. Sanford on the state of Nebraska, western Nebraska. Now gets it to Lawrence, who fumbled it out of bounds.
Yeah, Stojakovic is back in the game, and he has really done a great job since halftime, really making an adjustment and just been right in Sanford's hip pocket the whole second half.
Hey, with a strong foundation and commitment to quality, IBUW 601, Painters District Council 58, and the East Central Illinois Building and Construction Trades Council together truly building the Fighting Illini. The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage, Illinois 58, Nebraska 52. Another timeout. This is the under 8 timeout. 7:54 left in the game. The Illini lead the Huskers by 6 in Lincoln. They'll have the ball when we come back on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm attorney Howard Ankin, a proud University of Illinois graduate. My mom and dad, aunts and uncles, many cousins, all Illini. And now, my son started his freshman year. At Ankin Law, we obtain compensation and justice for our clients involved in auto truck rideshare accidents, work injuries, fall injuries, and medical mistakes. At Ankin Law, we're here to help. The movie Risky Business said it best. It looks like Ankin Law. Call 312-6-million.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? How about competitive salaries, flexible hours, and outstanding benefits? You can find it all and more with a career in Illinois state government. Whether you're in tech, healthcare, education, or skilled trades, there's a place for you. Real jobs, real impact, and real work-life balance. Find really great careers working for the state of Illinois. Visit work.illinois.gov and apply today.
You don't need to stop working to keep growing. With ACES Online, you can earn stackable certificates at your own pace. ACES Online certificates are designed to build on each other and fit seamlessly into your career, not disrupt it. Whether you're exploring a new focus in nutrition or deepening your expertise in agribusiness, you'll be moving forward in your field. It's flexible, it's focused, and it works on your timeline. Because your ambition shouldn't wait. Explore your next step at acesonline.illinois.edu.
Life is about moving forward. Stand still and you get past. Your next move isn't always obvious. Like the move to the Air National Guard. In the Air Guard, you get a steady paycheck, learn career skills, make valuable contacts, even become eligible for college tuition assistance, all while serving your country and community. Learn what civilian employers want and earn the resume they look for when you visit goang.com. It's your move.
$7:54 to go. 7:54 left here at Pinnacle Bank Arena here on this Sunday afternoon and start of February. The Illini Farm Bureau advantage, Illinois Farm Bureau advantage is 6. That matches their biggest lead, 58-52. Nebraska was coming down out of a Husker timeout. They threw it away, so the Illini have it out of the break. Here is Keaton Wagler. Bounce pass left wing. Tommy lines up a three. Rimmed it. Rebound Humrickhouse. Nearly traveled as he dribbles back out of there with it. And the Illini reset with the offensive rebound. Here is Wagler, left wing to Humrickhouse. Shoots a three. Short. Rebound to the corner. Jake Davis. There's that man again. Gets it to Tomislav Ivicic. Guarded by Mast. Out top to Wagler. The Illini hit this. They'll have their biggest lead of the game. Wagler with a layup. Fouled on the way in. He threw it over the rim, but he was knocked to the floor.
Well, he did a nice job because he let the defense sort of rotate, did a hesitation, and then found the angle and got to the basket, to the free throw line.
Wagler gets fouled. Rink Mast called for the foul. Wagler, Davis, Stojakovic, Humrickhouse out there with Tomislav Ivicic. 15 for Wagler, 13 for Davis, 12 for Tomislav to lead Illinois, 17 for Frager to lead Nebraska. And Wagler calmly hits the free throw. He only had 5 points at half, but he's your leading scorer now with 16, and the Illini have their biggest lead. Second free throw coming with 7:22 left to go in Lincoln. Wagler, second free throw is good. He hit them both. And the Illini lead it by 8, 60-52, and a murmur of nervousness here in Lincoln with 7:15 left. The Illini pretty much all man-to-man in this half.
Yeah, they haven't gone much zone at all.
Here is Lawrence. Dribbles between the circles. The Huskers down 8. Backdoor cut.
Oh!
And Mast had his shot blocked
by
Ben Humrickhouse. The Illini out of there with it. Davis to Stojakovic. The Illini reset it on the offensive end after another block. Beautiful block by Big Ben. And here is Keaton Wagler. 6:49 to go in Lincoln. Here is Wagler, top of the key, three. Oh! Yes! Yes, he hit it. Wagler from way out top with a man right there in his grill, and he buries it. 63-52 Illinois. How do you like that? The lead is 11. Frager tried to answer, and he does. Top of the key.
You can't go underneath that. You cannot go underneath that screen. You got to go over the top.
Lead back down to 8. Oh, we had a double-digit lead for about 10 seconds. Here's Wagler. 63-55 Illinois. Wagler has scored 20. Ivicic, Tommy, inside to Stojakovic. Cuts to the rim. Hits a layup. Counted and one. Stojakovic has not scored a lot today, but when he has, it's been a big basket, and he was fouled as he drove in left to the rim.
Yeah, he doesn't
foul on Nebraska.
Doesn't have a great stat line. Only 3 points. There's 5 there, but he's got 4 assists, and he is playing some great defense here in the second half.
Lawrence gets his third foul. The rebounds, by the way, total rebounds, Illinois plus 15. Offensive rebounds plus 7. Here is Stojakovic with an and one as the Illini lead is back to 10, and now it's 11 again. The old-fashioned three-point play. Stojakovic, the layup, the foul by Lawrence is third. Lawrence sits down, so does Mast, and the Illini lead is 11 with 6 minutes to go here in Lincoln. 66-55 Illinois. Left wing Sanford. Out top, this is Jacobson. Now to Frager. Braden Frager. Right wing, guarded by Wagler, put the ball on the floor, lost it. Buchtenfeld trying to save it. And timeout Nebraska. Timeout Nebraska. They were scrambling. They look a little discombobulated here on offense. And then Illini bench comes pouring onto the floor here during the 30-second timeout. Wagler's shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, he's rubbing his right knee there a little bit. He got, I don't know if he hit with the floor or someone fell on him.
5:47 left in the game. 30-second timeout Nebraska. The Illini shooting 46%. In this half, they're shooting 50%. They've hit 5 threes. Nebraska has hit a total of 15 threes, but 4 of 10 in this half. And the points in the paint, 26-6 Illinois. And the Illini trying to pull away here from the Huskers. This will not be easy. But the Illini right now, 66-55, they lead it with 5:47 to go in the game.
Yeah, but taking Mast out, he's really struggling. 0 for 6, no points here in the game, and he's a good player.
Huskers to inbound off to our left, around a pick. Frager shoots a three with Wagler flying by, and that one's short. Rebound underneath, grabbed by Jacobson, Sanford, who dribbles back out, fires to Frager, who missed again. Rebound for the Illini Humrickhouse. He got tangled up with Buchtengel, and Ben is going to get the foul.
Well, it looked like Ben had position, if I look at the replay. And,
I was scared they were going to talk about a hook and hold there for a second.
Too. It was close.
The Illini with Humrickhouse, who's in there at the moment. Now he's going to check out. Here comes Mirkovic, Tommy, Andrei Stojakovic, Wagler, and Jake Davis. 3 Illini in double figures. Wagler with 20, 15 in this half. The lead is 11 for the Illini. Lawrence on the inbound drives to the rim and hits a layup. They didn't cut him off. Lawrence with 10. He just dribbled in left side all the way around. Nobody cut him off. 66-57 Illinois here in Lincoln. 5:17 left in the game. Wagler to Ivasic. Tommy to Stojakovic. Wearing pink shoes today, by the way. Here is Wagler, 10 to shoot out near midcourt. Goes around Sanford, trying to cut down the lane. Little floater with a one-handed right hand is good for Keaton Wagler. He can just score at every level. And he's up to 22, which matches his total from the other night.
It's starting to take the game over.
68-57 Illinois, and now we get an illegal screen, I think. An offensive foul on Buchtengel.
Yeah, we got lucky. Keegan went underneath that screen again. You got to go over the top, especially with those three-point shooters.
Davis out, Humrickhouse in for the Illini and the Fighting Illini Blue. Trying to tie Michigan atop the Big Ten standings and even up the season series with Nebraska. 68-57 the Illini. They've outscored them 35-18 in this half. Here is Wagler. Wagler driving. Alley-oop inside, too high for Tomislav Ivasic. Turnover Illinois. Hoiberg sprinting end-to-end. Layup. Got it. And a foul. Boy, he is the load in there once he gets up ahead of steam. Foul on Mirkovic.
Well, he's barely 6 foot tall, but he is very strong, and there is a good example of it. He took a lot of contact, was able to finish with that left hand. That was a tough shot.
68-59. The lead has grown to 11 a couple of times for Illinois. Hoiberg, 5 in this half, 8 for the game. 14 for Sanford, 10 for Lawrence, 20 for Frager, who's been out with an injury recently. 6th man of the year candidate in the league. Hoiberg for the and one, and he hit it. He's a 73% foul shooter. Just went end to end and laid it up and in. 68-60, and the crowd rises to its feet. The Illini lead is 8.
With a 1-3-1 zone right now.
Yeah. 1-3-1 from Fred Hoiberg. Wagler, left corner Davis with a catch in front of the Illinois bench. Down to left corner to Tomislav Ivasic. Out top to Humrickhouse. Right wing 3 looks good. Rimmed out. Rebound inside Sanford. It looked good when it left his hand right in front of us. Illinois' lead is 8. Here comes Hoiberg. Top of the key, around to pick Frager. Can't fire the 3. Dribbles all the way under the basket. Now to Hoiberg. Hoiberg cuts down the lane against Mirkovic. David's got a 9-inch height on him. Sanford out top, left wing to Frager, guarded by Ivasic, 7 to shoot. Bad pass, deflected in there by Illinois.
Great anticipation, great help defense.
And the Illini steal it, turnover Nebraska. That is their 8th. Each team with 8. Inside of 3.5 to go in the game. Wagler is fouled by Hoiberg trying to steal a pass. Ivasic was standing out where the star is, where it says Lincoln, or it's where Lincoln would be. And he just kind of flipped it to him, and a foul called on Hoiberg. And with that, we get the under 4 timeout. The Illini trying to reel in a big fish today if they can do it. Illinois leading Nebraska 68-60 with 3:23 left in Lincoln on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Health is a precious thing. And when it comes to deciding who to trust with yours, you can count on Carl. On your life's journey, count on care beyond our walls with mobile medicine, virtual health, and community partnerships delivering personalized care. When you're not sure what's next, count on clinical excellence today because we're researching and investing in the care of tomorrow. And when you need someone by your side, count on highly specialized care close to home. Carl Health will be the neighbor you can count on.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? How about competitive salaries, flexible hours, and outstanding benefits? You can find it all and more with a career in Illinois state government. Whether you're in tech, healthcare, education, or skilled trades, there's a place for you. Real jobs, real impact, and real work-life balance. Find really great careers working for the state of Illinois. Visit work.illinois.gov and apply today.
Whether your project is below ground, above ground, or you're just breaking ground, United Rentals has the equipment and tools you need. We rent and sell everything from forklifts and backhoes to scissor lifts and portable job site trailers. We also offer a complete range of industrial tools for any job, small or large. Count on United Rentals for the world's largest fleet, backed by a team of equipment experts. We service your owned equipment even if you didn't buy it from us. For the branch nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 800-UR-RENTS.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
With Doug Altberger and our crew here in Lincoln, a packed house. A whiteout here for Lincoln, Nebraska. The Illini trailed by 6 at the half, 39-33. Huskers undefeated at home here. This arena seats, 14,000 maybe, roughly. And they have been roaring all day, but the Illini have held them off. Keaton Wagner only had 5 points at half. He's got 17. And is it a 1-1 here?
Yep.
I believe it is, yeah. 8 fouls on Nebraska. 1-1 for Wagler, who was fouled near midcourt. First one is good. He hits it. Boy, has he been good today in this second half. Well, he's been good all year, but it's 5 of 5 today. 23 points. Ivicic, 12 points. Tommy, 12 points, 8 rebounds. Wagler, second one as the Illini lead, trying to hit double digits, and he hit it. Illinois Farm Bureau advantage now 10. 70-60 Illinois as Wagler hits both free throws. Leading by 10, 3:19 to go in the game. Here is Sanford, back to Lawrence. Right corner, Hoiberg drives right baseline under the basket. Layup, good. Sam Hoiberg has hit some baskets here lately. Full court press. Hoiberg trying to get it away from Wagler. 70-62, Illinois, the lead 8. Wagler dribbling near midcourt, under 3 minutes to go. Got to keep attacking here, because Nebraska's really going to get in your grill. Here's Wagler, right wing to Humrickhouse, 10 to shoot, back to Keaton. Wagler, 8 to shoot, gets a pick, rolls left, pass in the corner, Mirkovic with 2, with 1, out top, long jumper for 3 by Humrickhouse, no good. Illini had to rush it at the end of the clock. Somebody pick up Frager, Mirkovic does. Right wing Buyuktanjel, now to Sanford, quick 3, missed it left, no good. Rebound, Mirkovic.
Again, Davis went over the top of that screen, put a good hand in his face there. Tough shot for Sanford.
What do I like to say here? Come on, clock. 2:19 to go in the game. Illinois up 8. 70-62 in Lincoln. Here's Wagler. He dribbles through traffic, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's not a good foul, but we'll take it.
By the way, typical Illinois. They've been great closing games here lately.
No, they've been terrific.
They are 13 out of 16 from the foul line. Nebraska's attempted, count them, 3 free throws today. The Illini don't foul. Nebraska had to foul there as Wagler was dribbling. And he'll go back to the line, where Keaton today is 6 out of 6. He has 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 24 points. The Illini lead it 70-62. 2:09 left. Free throw, 1-1, and he got it.
And the good thing about this, with this foul, Keegan, he's so tired. He's been playing most of the game. He can get a little rest too and make the free throws.
Keaton Wagler, a Prairie Farms Scholar Athlete of the Week last week. He may do it again from Prairie Farms as they honor outstanding student athletes. Mirkovic trying to check out of the game. I'm not sure what that's about. Now he gets to check out. That was strange. Wagler back to the line. The Illini lead is 9. It could be 10 here. 71-62. Wagler's second free throw missed it. 9-point lead. 2 minutes to go. here in Lincoln. Across the timeline, Jamarcus Lawrence. Cross Herbie Husker in midcourt. Left wing Mast. Back in. Shoots a three. Rimmed it. He's a little off. Coming back from the flu. And the rebound to Keaton Wagler. The Illini with 1:50 left. Lob it ahead to Jake Davis, who's been huge today. Davis near midcourt. Nearly a bad pass. Collision. Frager knocks Wagler to the floor. And the Illini will shoot 2 the rest of the way.
Yeah, Wagler, when he gets home, we got to put him in an ice bath. He's been banged up here.
Well,
we spent a lot of time here in the second half on the wooden floor there.
Just go stand outside for a while, probably. No field goals the last 3 minutes for Illinois, but they have hit their free throws, most of them. 14 out of 18. Illinois 71, Nebraska 62 with 1:45 to go. And the Huskers, who had won 20 straight, the Illini might hand them their second straight loss, but we still got 1:45 to go. First one is good for Keaton Wagler.
And now we're in the super bonus, so we get 2 shots on every free throw.
This young man is an absolute machine, what he does.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't struggle in the first half, but didn't have the success we were hoping for, but he's so patient and so mature for a freshman.
Tomislav Ivicic, 12 and 8. Wagler, 26, 5 and 5. 72-62 Illinois. Second of 2 for Keaton is good. Swishes it through. And the Illini lead is 11 again. Matching their biggest lead, 73-62. Hoiberg cuts to the rim. And a layup, and he's fouled by Davis. Hoiberg just cut all the way down the lane. JD trying to get over there, but Hoiberg has 2 more. He's been doing all the scoring for them lately. Well, I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah. Well, we've stretched our defense. You know, we don't want any three-point shots, and so we're really closing out on the perimeter, and that allows him to go right down the middle, and we're not going to help him too much either.
Hoiberg averages about 9 a game, and he's already got 13. 20 for Frager, 10 for Lawrence, 14 for Sanford. Hoiberg with the and one, and he missed it right. Rebound grabbed underneath. Hoiberg diving for it, and he went out of bounds. The Illini will get it, fortunately, because Hoiberg sprung in there and nearly got it.
Yeah, we've got to get the ball in bounds here in the full court press. That's the first thing you want to do, so we've got to be really focused.
All right, got to get it in bounds. Davis, Illinois up 73-64 in Lincoln. Davis to Wagler. Keaton ahead to Mirkovic in front of us. The multicolored shoes across the line. Now to Davis. Left wing to Stojakovic. The Illini not even looking at the basket. Illini haven't hit a field goal in 3.5 minutes, but they've made a bunch of free throws. Wagler split the defense, gets it back from Humrickhouse, 10 to shoot. Right wing Davis, 8 to shoot. JD cross court Humrickhouse, bounce pass to Stojakovic with 4, down to 1:08. Andre with a little runner, right of the lane, missed it. Mirkovic with a tap up, wouldn't go, but he was fouled. Where did he come from?
Yeah, he's such a smart and heady player, and he was down in the post there and just sort of hung around the basket, got good leverage, and almost put it back in.
Yeah, he was right there. Johnny on the spot, or David on the spot in this case. 8 points, 8 rebounds. And now Mirkovic will go to the line with Illinois up 11. They start to head for the exits here in Lincoln. 1:04 left. Illinois 73, Nebraska 64. Free throw. David rattles it in. His first attempt of the day. The Illini as a team, 17 out of 21. 27 for Wagler, 13 for Jake Davis, 12 for Tomislav Ivicic, 9 for Mirkovic. This would give him 10, and he hit it. That one a lot cleaner.
Yeah, we're really cashing in on the free throw line in the last 2-3 minutes.
And the Illini lead is 75-64 with a minute to go. Hoiberg with the floor spread out, drives and missed a layup. Rebound Mast, up and in, counted and one. And the Illini were scrambling for the rebound as Mast put it up, and that is Rink Mast's first 2 points of the game. And he was fouled by Mirkovic, and that's his second. 8 fouls on Illinois, 75-66 Illini with 55 seconds to go here in the game. Mast for the year, 83%.
Got to block out on these free throws.
Free throw up and good. All right, and here comes Jacobson in for Mast. Mast averaging 14 a game, has 3. He had 25 in their win over Oklahoma, 31 against Winthrop. He's had big games. 75-67 Illinois. Wagler trapped in that corner and has to call a timeout. So one place you don't want to go. And he got trapped with 52 seconds left as the Illini try to bring this one home here. despite not having a field goal for the last 4 minutes. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on our great network. Back in 10 seconds for station ID on Illinois basketball from Learfield. .52 seconds left. The Illinois Farm Bureau advantage. Illinois 75, Nebraska 67. The last Nebraska lead, by the way, was 47-46. Early in the second half, Illinois trailed by 6 at half. They've scored 42 points against a very good Husker defense here in the second half. Illini Nation checking in Waltonville, Illinois, Katy, Texas. 3 generations of Illini fans listening in Scottsdale, Arizona. Watching intently from Danville, they say. Rochester, New York. Freeburg, Illinois. And again, a reminder for our sister station, flagship station in Champaign, WDWS. We go to women's basketball here in just a little bit. And we get a foul in the backcourt as Wagler is fouled 90 feet from the basket.
Yeah, we took out Big Z and Tommy and went with a much quicker lineup in there, and we switched to Stojakovic setting the screen for Wagler, and he was able to get open. So a little different twist getting the ball in bounds.
Davis, Stojakovic, Humrickhouse, Wagler back to the line where he's 9 out of 10 from the line. The Illini today 18 of 22. 51 seconds left. Illinois 75, Nebraska 67. We just keep scoring here. We'll be fine. Wagler hits the free throw. We just got to quit fouling him on layups. That would be the biggest thing. Because they've had a couple of and ones. 76-67 Illinois. This to make it a double-digit lead with 51 seconds left. Wagler, 28 points it stays. 76-67 Illinois. Here comes Hoiberg. Drives on Stojakovic. Pass to Mast. Short jumper is good with a one-handed runner. Timeout Fred Hoiberg. Mast has scored 5 quick points. 76-69 Illinois. The lead is 7 with 42 seconds to go. They're just kind of slowly whittling it away, but right now, hold on.
Yeah, right now the clock is our enemy. So they're going to try to defend that inbounds play, but they would get it in. They're going to foul right away and try to stretch this time out. But it'd be nice on the defensive end where you contest a little bit more. We don't want to foul, stop the clock. On the other hand, we're doing a good job getting to the free throw line and converting.
Illini trying to win their 11th straight game. They've won 10 in a row. That's the longest streak since John Gross's team when he first started. Illini 4-3 this year against the top 25. Illini number 1 in the Big Ten. Number of games where they've hit 10 or more three-pointers. They've hit 9 today. Now Nebraska hit 11 in the first half. They've only hit 4 in this half.
Well, it's been our defensive adjustments at halftime. I mean, we have really slowed down Sanford. He hasn't had too many looks. Frager's hurt us, but really we've sort of pushed those guys, and surprisingly, Lawrence hasn't really looked for the 3 much at all either.
He's the one that hit the big one in Champaign. The Illini's last loss almost 2 months ago. The Illini trying to get to 19-3 and back atop the Big Ten with Michigan. But they got to finish the job here. We're not out of the woods yet. 76-69 Illinois out of the timeout. The Illini line up all 5 guys as they do. They practiced this earlier today here as well. And Mirkovic now sprinting out along with Humrickhouse. I think they thought Davis was going to throw it in. They hadn't even handed the ball to Davis yet. Now line up, get him back on the starting line. Here's Davis looking for the inbound, looking for Wagler. He's double teamed. Now to Stojakovic, who's trapped and fouled. Lawrence, I think, got him that time, or Sanford. They were there together.
And Dre did a good job. He got the ball in the corner, but he didn't let the defense set. He was able to split that double team, and then they reached in and got. So that's what you do when you get in that corner. Don't sit there and wait for them to come and trap you.
Well, Stojakovic back to the line. Illinois no field goals the last 4:23, still leading by 7. We need these 2 shots. First one is good for Stojakovic. His teammates stand behind him, and now they come up and give him a high five. And Stojakovic, all of his points in this half, that gives him 7. 77-69 Illinois. Next one is good for Stojakovic. Boy, it helps to be the best free throw shooting team in the Big Ten.
Yeah, we've needed it here.
And Merkovich out. Big Z is in. So now it's Big Z, Humrickhouse, Davis, Wagler, and Stojakovic. The Illini try to apply a little pressure. 40 seconds left. Illinois 78, Nebraska 69. Sanford to Hoiberg. Hoiberg runs into his own man, Mast. He lost the ball at midcourt, picks it up now to Frager. Frager steps to the right, fires for three, missed it. Big Z with a rebound. Gets it out of there to Keaton Wagler. 78-69 Illinois. Shot clock is off. Fred Hoiberg says we're done. The Illini are going to get out of Lincoln, Nebraska. They're going to avenge that loss to Nebraska in Champaign nearly 2 months ago. 78-69, 3-2-1. The Illini back in first place, tied with Michigan on the 1st of February. And a hard-fought, impressive win in Lincoln over the Cornhuskers. How do you like that? 78-69 the final.
Yeah, one of the best second halves I've seen in a long time on the road. We took a big punch there at the end of the first half. Made some great adjustment defensively and just completely outplayed Nebraska in the second half.
Outscored them by 15 in the second half. The Huskers came in averaging 80 points a game. The Illini in the last 10 games, now 11 games, holding to opponents to about a 66 points per game average. And people were wondering, can this team go on the road and win at Purdue and win at Nebraska without Kylan Boswell? Well, Wagler was huge, nearly had 30 points again, scores 28. Ivasic, nearly a double-double. Tommy, 12 and 8. Mirkovic, nearly a double-double, 10 and 8. Davis with some big shots, 13 and big plays defensively. And the Illini storm from behind, being down 6 at a half. And despite not hitting a field goal the last 5 minutes, hit 21 free throws, 21 out of 26. And Sanford, who torched them for 32 2 months ago, winds up with 14. What a job by the Illini.
Well, you look at Stojakovic's numbers, you won't think much of it. 2 for 6, 6 points. But I'm going to tell you, in that second half, Wagler, whoever will look at him and say all the points he scored, but Jake Davis, Stojakovic, those guys really put the clamps on the shooters from Nebraska.
That is 11 wins in a row. The Illini go to 19-3, 10-1 in the Big Ten, tied with Michigan atop the heap in the 18-team Big Ten standings. And we're just past the halfway point, but that is a huge, huge win for the Fighting Illini. Illinois wins it, 78-69. More to come. Stay tuned from Lincoln on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became the best-selling trucks in America. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. The best-selling trucks in America for 49 years and counting. Based on 1977 to 2025 calendar year industry reported total sales.
Flight by Yuengling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yuengling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Looking for a job that checks all the boxes? How about competitive salaries, flexible hours, and outstanding benefits? You can find it all and more with a career in Illinois state government. Whether you're in tech, healthcare,